We're live. What is up, people of the internet? I don't know how many people are watching, but I do see the side chat. Matt West in the house. Salty Rider. Mike Parson and RTV, what up? And you can definitely wrench on my bike. You know, I got an oil leak. The Daytona needs some work. Yeah, go for it. Hello. What up, X1? How you doing? It's National Donut Day. If you don't know, I got a box of donuts. I was going to start with donuts, but then she's making hot wings, and I don't want to ruin hot wings. But I did make a new drink. It's what kind of Red Bull? Like kiwi something Red Bull with vodka.
Sounds good.
Green apple.
Kiwi.
Okay,
Kiwi apple.
Jesus.
Something.
Are you all ready
Pretty
to go?
good. No, I only had a sip.
Are you sure?
It is quite delicious. Can you take these?
No.
Thank you.
No.
Anyways, it's Friday. Fortunately,
It is
it's a
Friday.
warm. It's a warm Friday. It's been this has been hot, man. I need to go get a donut. Be right back then. It's weird, man. So like this week, I've been going to work, and in San Diego, I'll leave work, and it's like 61, 62, 63 degrees, and then I come home, and it's 90 some fucking degrees at my house.
That's what you get for living in the desert.
And I'm like, gee, but I mean, like, it's so weird, like leaving because it's like kind of cold, and then like the farther north you go, like it just warms up, it warms up, it warms up.
You mean the further into the desert you go and away from the ocean?
Well, it's just south of San Diego. It's not like I go inland any further. Well, I don't know how this 15 is quicker. I don't know.
Well, but yeah, but the coastline moves away from you.
True. Hey, stop yelling. The kids are getting in trouble over here. Fucking getting yelled at. Oh, that's nothing new.
They tried to what?
Kill the bird.
The
They've already killed one. Yeah, the pet bird. Yeah, like, what up, man?
Feeding it, doing something cool like feeding it to a snake?
No.
Oh, disappointed. Disappointed in your children, Ghost.
I guess.
You got to get two birds stoned at the same time.
Yeah, two birds with one stone. Yeah, get two birds. Did you see? I saw this video of this dude who put what are those garage? I don't know if they're for garage, but I think it's like a big fan, and it's kind of got an oval outlet on the bottom. I think they connect it to like party buildings, but they connected like a big bowl to it. And they just filled it with weed, and they closed the garage door, and they lit it on fire with a blowtorch. And then he was literally just going like this, and it was just the whole garage. It was like, I was like,
oh yeah, I did see that, and they didn't. Yeah, he didn't anticipate the back pressure.
This shit was crazy, man.
And the fucking bucket caught on fire. Did you see that part?
I didn't see that part. It's cut off. The video cut off.
One version, when he cuts the blower off, so the back pressure comes back through the air, and the whole bucket just turns into a fucking dumpster fire, like a pound of weed on fire.
Yeah. Silver Surfer Tim, what's going on, man? Yeah, I was reading an article. A Republican senator was saying that they think that soon, I didn't see the timeline, but maybe making it federally legal. That'll have some pretty big implications there.
They kind of have to. Part of the problem is that weed shops don't have any place to bank.
Yeah, it's all cash because they can't put in the money in the bank. What up, KITB? What up?
We got another town too, another U.S. town. I can't remember which one to decriminalize mushrooms today.
That is Oakland.
Oakland, that's right.
Oakland. Yep.
Yep. That guy Ken's going to be up there tripping on shrooms.
Yeah, Oakland did that.
Oaktown.
And MC Hammer. Don't forget about MC Hammer.
Dude, I had a little I had like a mole growing here on my arm. Kind of gross, I know, but it was like hurting, so I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the doctor."
It's shaped like a tattoo.
Yeah, it's shaped. Well, it's shaped like
Shaped like a Band-Aid.
Band-Aid.
So I went, and she goes, "Oh, she's like, yeah, we'll just, it doesn't look like cancer, blah blah blah. We'll just freeze it, and then it'll just, whatever." I'm like, "Okay," and she's, "Oh, you have a little one here. I'll take care of that one." we'll just cut that off. We're not going to use any anesthetic. And she's like, snip. I was like, oh my God.
Oh, wow. She didn't like you, Ghost.
No, she did the whole freezing thing on
Dude,
the other
be
one.
happy that it was like a Band-Aid, literally like a Band-Aid. She just snipped it off real quick, dude, because that dude that froze my lip, that shit killed.
Yeah, well, she did freeze this. She did do the freezing on this. And I was like, man, I can't. Yeah, now that you mentioned, I couldn't imagine it up here. Woo.
On your mouth and shit. You see what I mean? Like it's like this cold sensation, like you open the freezer at first.
Reminded me of like, when you take the duster and you flip it upside down.
Yeah,
that's all it is. That's exactly what it is like.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. But it's like the pain doesn't hit until they fucking stop squirting you with the fucking shit. It's like, oh, that's cold, and they take it away.
yeah. Then it gets cold. Then it definitely felt like she's like poking it, like, yep, it's frozen. Fucking gonna cook it or something? Like, what are you doing?
Right. So you got Walt Disney's head under your arm or head.
Yeah.
Frozen till death. Yeah, it's basically frostbite.
Yeah.
Frostbite in your ass so it dies and falls off.
0. All right.
But yeah, it's Friday. It was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
I thought it would be a lot harder than it was. It wasn't that hard. There was a section when we hit Utah. We hung out there for like an hour. I think it might have been a mistake, but I think we needed it. And then we turned around and headed back. And we were gonna go to Denny's, but then I was like, I don't want to eat anything where I'm gonna have to shit my pants. So we had like he had a hot pocket and I had a turkey sandwich, and fucking energy drinks.
Did you do the emerald pools like I suggested?
No, dude, we didn't stop anywhere. We literally went, made that stop, and like came back because we were trying to.
Right.
We were trying to make 18 hours. Under 18 hours was the goal. So.
Well, like even if you didn't do that, you still have to do it under 24.
Yeah.
No emerald pools.
Well, we wanted to do it under 18, and then we hit that accident going into Vegas where the freeway was shut down. There was some accident on the freeway, and it was just miles of big rigs stopped.
Dead body.
And we got there, and there was stuff, but I mean, yeah. And then the helicopter, they had a fucking helicopter out there on the freeway. So I was like, no, it looked like a couple cars. One looked like a pancake. It wasn't good. So we lost time there, and we lost time in Vegas. A little bit of time in Vegas. So we were like, we can't fuck around. But when we turned around, we like maybe 40 minutes in, we both were like, we need a nap. So we ended up taking a nap at some rest stop, sleeping for like 30 minutes, and then.
Did you just stick her finger up your butt and try to put it in your nose?
Yes, that's exactly what she did.
That's what appeared to happen.
Smell my finger.
The only time I've ever thrown my finger up somebody's nose because I stuck in my butt.
What up, Jester on 2? Chaos, Moto, what up?
That's the rusty fish hook.
All the way from Texas. So you riding what bike you have? Wait, what? I missed something. SCML, you guys ready? Yeah, hell yeah, I'm ready for SCML. Dermatologist, in my experience, love carrying people pain. Like, yeah, you little bitch. Yeah, I got that feeling. You ride from Texas. How long is the ride from Texas? I don't know.
20 hours.
So that's about, is that like 1,000 miles?
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Depends on where in Texas. Texas is a big place.
Right, yeah. Galveston's fucking $2,000.
Yeah. If you're trying to go to Houston, well,
Yeah.
That's a boring ass ride.
Well, the weather was nice too on our trip. I think we got lucky with that. Like it didn't. It was weird because like it would get cold and it would get hot. Then it would get cold and it would get hot. So like you had to keep adjusting, but like it was perfect. You know, it wasn't raining. So
you need the
this stream is 1,500 miles from Austin. You should do that. I think the Saddle Store has a what's it called? Yeah, I got my little patch yesterday or today. But I think there's a 1,500 mile iron butt or saddle.
1,536.
Yeah, it's like
1,500 miles in 36 hours.
Oh, dude, you should knock that out. You should work on that. That's the thing me and Kenny want to do next is the 15. It's called the bun burner.
And
Yeah,
listen to this
1,500
all
miles in
day.
36 hours. Dude, when we got here, so we got to my house, we were golden. Like I could have kept writing. Like I was like, yeah, we can keep writing. But it was like it ended, and we still had an hour to get to my house. But once it ended, like we were like, oh, we're done. We finished it. The ride to my house sucked because then it was kind of raining and shit like that. Dude, when we left Utah, we never went below 90 miles an hour from Utah to my house. It was 90 plus the entire fucking way. We never ran into a cop.
I don't see why I wouldn't.
And then we were like
cops.
there was big sections in the desert. We were just like, fuck it, let's go. And we were like, wah, just opened it up and just fucking booked it through the desert.
When I went from here to home in 20 hours, which was a little over 1,500 miles, I got pulled over 6 times and got 4 tickets. Each one of them was at a state line.
Well, when we were leaving Utah, was it Busted Knuckles saying that there was police that usually watch the Arizona border, and then someone else had messaged me that lives out there was saying that Zion's usually got a lot of cops at that time that you were riding through.
They're almost always sitting right at the state line, waiting for you to speed into their state. And they're like, haha, have the souvenir.
Yeah, I mean, we were fortunate. We didn't run into anything, so.
Or since it's all wide open desert, they're like, fuck that. Those motherfuckers will leave us behind quick.
Not on my bike. I think the most highest I've gotten my bike is like 140, and it was almost topped out. It was kind of downhill. But like that thing, because it's so like, it doesn't have a steering damper. It doesn't feel it feels sketchy as fuck. I'm trying to get I hit up what's that company that makes the stabilizer? The steering damper. Yeah, GPR. I hit them up and they were like, "Oh, we've been waiting for your bike," and I'm like, "Hell yes!" And so then he was like, "But we have a dealer that might give us one, so we'll let you know if they don't come through, we'll hit you up." And I was like, "Fuck." If not, either way, I might end up buying that shit.
Oops, sorry about that.
Helmet laws. We wore a helmet no matter what, bro.
Right?
They used to wait for you to cross the Nevada line, then harass you for no helmet. I mean, I couldn't not ride with a helmet, so it doesn't bug me. And we really didn't see any bikers with no helmets the entire trip.
Well, I mean, how many heads do you have to see splattered across the freeway before you realize it's time to put on a helmet?
You'd be surprised.
How many bottle caps did you see, though?
How many what?
Bottle caps.
What do you mean bottle caps?
Fucking little itty bitty skull cap helmets.
There is a lot of those. That's for sure.
There's a ton, man. There's so many motherfuckers around here riding with those. Just makes me giggle. And they'll have, this is what's funny, they'll have like full leather jacket on and like a little bottle cap helmet and shorts.
Yeah. The good old brain bucket.
Yeah.
They don't
definitely a lot of bugs.
When I tell them, they ask us like, "What are you making fun of my shorts?" I got a full face with shorts. We're like, man, all right, listen, you're just not. It's not fair to your family.
You're not understanding the concept here.
As soon as you go down, I mean, your family that you support is going to have to support you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck, I tell you.
You think they know?
Man, the wind in your hair, though, dude. There ain't nothing like getting stung by a bee on your gums. There ain't nothing like it.
Picking ladybugs out of your teeth.
I love it when a wasp flies right up my crotch hole at 75 miles an hour.
Things in the ding ding.
crotch hole. I see it a lot around here. That's the main thing. Low CC sport bikes, full leather jacket, shorts and tennis shoes. And I see it all the time. They think they're being so safe. Full face, gloves, leather jacket, shorts, tennis shoes.
Can I go put the shock in
Yes.
before I forget?
Yeah, go for it. Did you put in 2 guys? Okay.
They're usually on a Ninja 250 or a CBR 300, something like that.
I'd like to ride a 250 or like a 300 through the canyons.
They're fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
That's
think
what
you can
you
basically
need.
open it up and not be worried, right?
And they're so light you can just throw them around.
You
Yeah.
have to have, like in Tennessee, for instance, right around the Dragon, on the surrounding areas, it's best to have under 600. 600 or under is best. You can
What?
750 is good, but man,
Sure.
yeah, you can't
And the pool.
around here. Or you'll be like
Yes.
a little choo-choo train.
Yeah.
Choo-choo
Well,
train.
they say
I would just leave the pool on all night. Sorry.
that's nice.
Sorry.
Yeah, they say it's funner to ride a slow bike fast than a fast bike slow. So
Yeah, man.
There you go.
Sure.
That's a good way to look at it.
For sure, man.
I totally
Yeah,
thought
you-
I muted it.
You'll whiskey throttle yourself around fucking areas around through here, just like in the brain. And I'd rather whiskey throttle a 500 than a 1200 FTR off the fucking side of the earth.
yeah.
Or just fucking go around the corner, for fuck's sakes. In some cases, I don't understand. That's another thing around here. What's up with the fucking like 2000 fucking big ass like couch motorcycles when you're in the curviest part of the world?
Right.
They just want to cruise to them. I mean, I can't hate on them for wanting to cruise to them, but don't
I
slow
guess
other
they're-
people down.
They're in the sport to see the mountain peaks without having
Yeah, the views. Enjoy the views.
Well, unless you're that one guy that cruises up and down Mulholland all the time on his Harley, just
Oh, they go crazy.
yeah.
I just think it's so much more effort around here. The bigger the bike that you're riding, the more effort that you're going to take, like mentally, physically, and everything, because you got this fucking really hard, fucking heavy machine going around a hairpin turn, 20 mile an hour. It's just, you have to muscle this fucking thing around everywhere. I don't know.
Well, and if you wreck it, parts are more expensive. Like parts for a 300 are cheap.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Especially like Kawasaki and Honda shits anyways.
Yeah.
Not only their parts are plentiful, but then it is a little cheaper to just get this a smaller displacement or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to do a documentary. I've been thinking about this for a long time, but there's what I believe to be the Saturn's ring of fallen bikers around the Dragon, around certain corners. And I believe, the road's been there so long, people have been riding bikes on it so long, so many people go over, and very few of them get a signal or whatever, or get to get out of there. And I wonder how many people are down there that never got to call for help, and no one knew they were up there, and they went off, and there's got to be, so through all those years and through all the activity, there's got to be like a trail of bikes down there. And I would love to get funded to lead it, like an expedition, if you will, to find the Saturn's ring of the fallen bikers.
It wouldn't surprise me. You hear about that out here every once in a while where somebody goes off the road late at night or something and they don't find the bike or the rider for like a month.
Yeah, sure. So if it takes one person a month, and so many people fucking go off. Think about how many people just never been seen and found. And here's my reasoning behind the ring. I think at certain corners, the hard corners on the Dragon and other roads around here, where wrecks have happened, that's where you need to look at the bottom of the cliffs. And I bet you there would be a line, just like water falling off of an edge. It all hits in a perfect line at the bottom. So if you find one, you'd want to follow where the water would hit per se, and I bet you would find more.
Yeah, Salty right. Yeah, up here on ACH, they just found a car that had been missing for a few weeks at the bottom of the canyon that went off the road.
Jesus.
Like whole car.
Fuck.
They had been missing?
Yeah. If I remember right, I don't really recall the details of this, but if I remember right, there was still bodies inside of it.
That's crazy. Like, imagine that. I mean, just being lost like that. Like,
Yeah, 300. Yeah, 3 bodies, 900 feet down ACH.
Could call the documentary Unknown Rider.
They were from Fontana.
Ooh,
well,
crazy.
Yeah.
Sad thing is that highway, there's so many helicopters and airplanes that fly over that. How did that not get found?
Think about this. In the fucking 70s, a motherfucker stole millions of dollars from a 747 and jumped out the side of it. And no one's ever found that motherfucker.
That's very true.
Probably dead. And no
And
one's
he had
ever.
a shit ton of money.
We were talking about that the other day. I was talking about that the other day with a buddy of mine. Think about that. A 70s crew parachute that was probably rated at least like no more than 180 or a 200 canopy. And a guy was jumping out of it with 800 pounds worth of money. He's dead. He's probably
What are you talking about? What's his name?
D.B. Cooper
Yeah, DB. Yeah.
in Washington.
Yep. The mystery continues.
Burt Reynolds, I mean.
Didn't Burt Reynolds? Yeah, he just recently died, right?
Yeah.
Not too long ago.
I think it was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. You know, I watched this movie about these old people, like these really old people who pull off some bank robbery in London, and it's like not a bank robbery. They break into a vault, like basically like PO boxes, but like in a bank, right, where people store like valuable shit.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be like
deposit box.
yeah, safety deposit box. They were supposed to be like it was like supposed to be like one of the most secure like safety deposit box place whatever in London or whatever. And it was like a bunch of old guys that fucking went and did this shit. And I was like, oh, this is a cool movie. I watched it. I was like, yeah, that's fucking cool. And then like I came across a documentary and it was like a legit. It was like a real thing. Like a bunch of old motherfuckers did it. It was like their last job, that job that's supposed to be like the big one that they walk away. You know, and then like it was a very difficult job. It required like professionals, and it was kind of the job that like other people that do that type of shit are like, whoa, man, that was fucking legit, right? Only one guy got away, and he got away with almost all the money, and the other guys all got caught, and they were like, they got him on film, like sitting in coffee shops. I mean, they're all like 60. They were like 65, 70.
Well,
One dude was almost 80 years old.
Fuck, how much money do they need? I mean,
Right.
you think they get away with like 10 grand and be
No, they had a lot. They had a lot of money. A lot of jewelry and stuff.
A lot.
A lot. Billy's hip to the times. How much money you got? A lot.
A lot.
A lot. A lot.
How many herpes you got? A lot.
A lot. All the strains.
I found another legend about around here the other day. The legend of some guy's Greenbrier gold mine, where there's supposedly a fresh gold mine ripe for the picking in a town close to here, and I guess people have been looking for it for a while. But a guy bought property and got permission to mine for copper on it, and then thereafter died. But then there was a rumor that he found gold in there, but he never revealed where he was striking, where he started the mine. So no one knows where the fuck to look. So it's all hearsay, really. But some motherfucker find that.
There was something similar, like these. So there was like this guy. I don't know where he lived, but he was like him and his family were pretty well off, like actually really well off. And then during the recession, they like lost it all. He had like car dealerships or something. I don't remember. So he kind of lost it all. But they moved into this little shitty town, and then they used to like hang out and do bonfires. And then one dude he met would talk about how he buried a kilo or a bunch of kilos of cocaine in Cuba or some shit like that.
On
And
the beach.
huh?
Never mind. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, he buried them, and he would talk about how he got them, blah blah blah. Anyways, but how it was just sitting there, like that no one knew about him, and then eventually he was talking to someone and someone else, and then it turned into like, hey, let's go get this fucking money and let's go get this. It's money, right? And let's bring it back. So he started working with this dude, and this dude told another dude, and then they got a plane and all this other stuff, and he went to try to find it, and he couldn't find it, and then he went back. He went there with a friend, some kid, and helped find it or couldn't find it, and then he gave the dude the map. He went back and found it and brought it back, and he was like, because he can't sell it, so he's like, you sell it, he'll just take a cut of it, and he was like, a lot of money. So then they met up in a parking lot, and he went to the truck. He he's like, yeah, grab it from the truck or the trunk. Here's the keys and take it to your car. And he did that, and then the police surrounded him and shit, and he got like arrested and stuff. But it was like a true story, like just like he met some dude that said he buried some trucks in Cuba.
The whole time, or no, he probably turned tail. He got fucking busted for something else and fucking rad.
Yeah, that's what the guy that told him the story didn't, but the guy that initially was helping him got busted for something else, and then basically was like, they were like, here, I'll give you a bigger fish, And so they tried to try him like he was some big drug lord, But literally, he was like, it was just a story he heard, and I was like, hey, let's go get it. But I was like, oh shit! But it was like one of those things, like a hidden, hidden treasure. Busted Knuckles, what up? Oh shit! Let me see. Who else is here? Donna Main, what's going on, man? I think I said what up to Jessro too.
You ever heard of Oak Island?
I've heard of Oak Island. I think it was there like a Netflix show on that or something? Yeah. I saw like a documentary. I didn't watch it yet.
It's like a series, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know the fucking ridiculousness of the legend. Somebody found a fucking plank of wood like a bunch of planks of wood, right? That said, oh, below this is gold. So now for like, I don't know. I don't even know what it is, but I want to say like 50 or 70 years, people have been digging on the fucking island. Looking for gold. No one's found shit. They like find cannonballs and they're like, oh no, it's looking good. Why is it looking good? You found a fucking cannonball. It's not gold. Shut the fuck up. It's like a Bigfoot for treasure hunters.
Yeah. Going to Vegas for the night. Do it. We just literally rode through Vegas. It was the first time I've ever just been like, bye.
Right.
And not stopped in there, just like, meow.
I'd be excited to get through it.
Kenny was like, we stopped on the other side. And he's like, I lived here for like 2 years when I was a kid. He's like, we're going to stop at this this exit. There's a gas station, da-da-da. It'll be super chill. Fucking crackheads everywhere. I was like, this is the shittiest fuck. He's like, I don't remember being like this. It was fucking horrible.
What do you think happens to all those people after they lose their money in the casino?
Yeah, they fucking lived in the outskirts of the crackheads.
And hang out at gas stations.
Yeah.
Look at Kenny and be like, boy, you sure are pretty.
It's funny, there's this one dude, he was like all trying to look all fucking gangster with this pleather fucking jacket, nice shoes, like looking all whatever. And then he goes and he's like sits at the bus stop waiting for the bus. I'm like,
right?
Probably spend that money on a car or something. It is so hot, man. I'm not used to this weather, and we're trying not to use the air conditioner.
What's so hot? You said that before. It's like 120?
It's been in the 90s.
Oh.
But we remember we're coming from a very long winterish time where we have had like just nowhere near above 70 really until now. Since like October, we haven't had anything. So having this is kind of
It's
weird.
65 here, Ghost.
It's global flat.
65
Yep.
right now. It's like 70 something here, almost 80. No, I don't want it. We're trying to avoid turning on the air conditioner because last year we fucking our bill was $500 a month all summer.
Damn.
It's fucking humid as
I'm
shit.
the air conditioner
here,
Nazi. I will not let him turn it on.
Yeah, she doesn't want to let me turn it on.
You take off your clothes.
I did turn it on. I did turn it on the night when we were sleeping to go on the trip. It was like super hot, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm turning this on. I need to be able to sleep." So, yeah, that was painful, dude. I didn't sleep as much as I thought I was gonna sleep, which was unfortunate. I tried to stay awake the whole night, like late the night before, and then get up early. I got up at 3 a.m. and I was like, "Yeah, I'll get home. I'll fall asleep." Then we ended up at the store trying to find Kenny a throttle lock, which I had been telling him to fucking get. And the only place near me is like this Harley place, so we went there because they said they had one, and it was like $40 for this weird throttle lock thing. And we were like, "Fuck!" He was like, "Fuck it," and then it didn't fit. So then we were like, he was trying to drill it to make it fit better, and like it just never worked out. Pythons are out of control in Florida. Everglades eat alligators and deer. Yeah, I saw that on. I was watching Joe Rogan. He was talking about that, how the pythons in the Everglades are killing everything. Like they're not finding deer, they're not finding fucking rabbits. Like all those animals are gone. It's literally alligators and pythons are now killing all the fucking alligators. They said there's like I think he said there was like 100,000 or some shit pythons in fucking Everglades.
Oh, it's prime territory for fucking water snakes like that, dude.
Yeah.
Also, 2 years ago, it was something like $12 a foot for hunting pythons. If you go out and kill them.
Yeah. You kill them, you get money. Yeah.
It's not by weight. It's like by the foot. So $12 a foot, and you can fucking do that all day long.
Yeah, some dude let me like $300 catching like this giant. I saw a picture. He was this giant fucking python. I was like, Jesus. You met what?
If you knew what you were fucking doing, you can
make some money. Yeah, those things are fucking dangerous, man. All good, busted knuckles. Oh yeah, 150,000 of them in the Everglades. I lived in LA for 2 years. We hit over 100 for 2 weeks straight. That's where I'm at. During the summer, that's pretty normal. 95, 100. I'm only an hour away from Palm Springs, so you can imagine. Yeah, it gets hot here. It gets very hot. So you need to load up, make it happen with those pythons.
It's not hard to hit 100 in the city. Once you get away from the ocean, it heats up pretty quick.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll see how the summer goes. I mean, with the weather, being so weird, you know, so much rain. I wonder if it's gonna flip and be like crazy heat. You know,
probably be crazy dry for the next 20 years.
And we should be out of our fucking drought by now.
There we are.
Completely, right?
Yep.
Do they still have all the drought restrictions in place, though?
Probably.
Fucking idiots. Yeah.
They're like, no, we can't give up the tax revenue. Keep giving people tickets for brown lawns.
Yep.
And watering their lawn too much.
Shade Trees custom python here. Ah, that's fucking awesome. I like it. Kendra. What up, Kendra?
Hey, get the fuck out of here, dude. already. You know what? I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna back on out of here.
Just slowly back away.
Yep.
What up, man?
Nothing, man. I'm not feeling very good. Sick.
Still?
Yeah, I thought I was getting better, man, and then today just started feeling worse.
At least it wasn't last weekend.
Yeah.
I'm predicting SoCal thunderstorms this summer, late July, early August. I hope not.
I don't know. I feel like every day, like it feels like it's been wanting to rain.
Oh, dude, that's what I was saying earlier. It's like, it's weird because I leave San Diego and it's like 64, 63, and then I come home it's like 90 fucking degrees. But over there it's like cloudy and it's sprinkling, and over here there's not a cloud in the sky.
Yeah. Like today for I'd say maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours, like the sun came out and it looked like it was going to be like a nice like late afternoon. And then all of a sudden the fucking sky went dark again. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I should be used to this by now because it's done this about this time last year and the year before that. But
Yeah, this is a little worse. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. But,
Lucky Bears on their way to Palm Springs. What are you guys going to Palm Springs for? What's going on over there?
yeah, what's happening? What's happening in Palm Springs? There's 102 in my jacuzzi. Are you lucky?
What? Who said it's 102? Oh, it is nice.
Who's all here? Let me see.
That's funny.
Chuckster, who's that? Oh. What's Billy up to? Where'd he go?
He's there.
Oh, yeah. So I'm still working on this video, man. I'm just to the part almost where you're like, oh, I see a fucking ice wall.
Oh yeah, I passed that. It's hard to like decide what to put in.
Yeah, I skipped I think a good 200 miles worth of stuff. I couldn't find anything awesome to put in there, but it's coming along nice. Like I'm happy with what I've got so far.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do one long video. I don't want to break it down and do a bunch of little videos.
No, this one's gonna be I'm already at I'm at 10 minutes now, and that's because I cut a couple of things out.
I'm at 17. I'm just barely made it to Utah, but I added I've added 3 like little music sections. You know.
Oh, well, I'm working on a music section too. I haven't even started on that, but I've been cutting out clips for it. Uh-huh.
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah. You know what's coming. I've been thinking about this one for a while, and I finally got enough footage to put it together.
I'm gonna have my own music video.
You're gonna have a montage of music videos.
Don't be an asshole, Kenny.
Yeah.
Don't be an asshole, Kenny.
GhostNinja sings all the hits.
All the hits. All the.
I'm gonna make that's what I call music GhostNinja edition.
Or what are those CDs they used to sell? Like, oh, kids sing the 90s or kids sing the fucking 60s.
Yep. Yeah, you can call now and you can get it on VHS or DVD and tape if you want. You got all the hits in one place.
All the hits. Kenny, why don't you calm down, Kenny? You gotta take it there, Kenny.
You want to put video of me fucking freaking out over a bug? Yeah, that's what you
but
get.
You're putting it in yours too.
I did not. I actually cut that part out a little bit.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God. Well, I went to go download your video, and I was gonna take some parts of it, and then the link didn't work. So I cut that part out.
Wait. RTV says, "Can I join you in Palm Springs? The other guy's next month." Wait, is it next month?
Is it? Next month?
Shit! It's next month. Shit. Yeah. I can dress up in a European swimsuit if that gets views. If you dress up in a European swimsuit, wait, what's a European swimsuit? I don't know.
I think that's one of those like banana hammocks.
Oh no! I don't want you in that. No, I don't want you sitting next to me. If you do, and you sit in Kenny, if you wear that and sit in Kenny's lap, you can fucking be in. Yes.
Oh, why has it got to be my lap?
Because for the views, you got to do it.
For the views, I give a fuck about the views. You can get out of here, man.
Don't be gross.
You got to sit in Kenny's lap.
You know what? If there's no other place to sit down and we're gonna be like, you know, I don't want you to have to stand for like a billion hours. Sure, I'm comfortable with that. But you know
heard
what?
it. Kenny wants him to sit in his lap.
No, that's not what I said. You know, but you know, not for some fucking views. Not on the hangout. That's cool. You know, there's enough embarrassing shit of me like floating around. Like, it's nothing's gonna make it worse. So, Mankini, nothing's gonna make that worse. I gotta get another drink. Hold on.
Ghost Anime. I want to sit in Kenny's lap. But yeah, man, it's yeah, I can't believe already next month. I can't wait. I took a week off after, so I'm.
You want to sit in Kenny's lap? Fuck out of here, dude.
We gotta do some. I took vacation for the week after, man. We gotta do something.
You taking the next week off after that?
Yeah, the whole week.
Oh, you should go to Martha's Vineyard.
Martha's Vineyard. We'll get kicked out. Where's Martha's Vineyard?
I don't know. You're supposed to wear a pretty hat though when you go there, and you should be up there. You gotta like old lady.
No, I'm only taking I think the day before, and then maybe that Monday.
Or maybe we'll do something Monday.
Yeah. Well, let's see. What's happening before that?
Yeah.
Oh no, my daughter's going home a couple days before we go to Palm Springs, so that's the only thing that I know I've got planned.
You have 2 bikes, and she can't ride on either one of those.
Yeah, I know. She actually wants to go for a ride again, so I was gonna ask you if I can borrow the Jixus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told her to make a list of things she wants to do, and going for another motorcycle ride was at the top. So
Was it?
yeah, that's actually the first thing she asked to do.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Girls, have you felt any of the earthquakes from Riverside? I have not.
There were earthquakes in Riverside? Nope, I didn't know anything about that.
Nope. Chef Boyardee again. Homeboy RD.
Oh, Boyardee.
Dude, I want to try those fucking those fries from Salud.
Oh, I saw the picture. Yeah.
That shit looks delicious.
Yeah, I actually got Salud last night. Tara brought me back some couple tacos and.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, her cousin was here.
She took her there.
Yeah, that was like her last San Diego meal before she went home.
That's a good one. I bet she loved that shit.
Dude, a lot of people don't like Salud. They're like, oh, Salud's not the greatest. And I might agree. Like, there's probably better tacos out there, but goddamn, you can't beat Salud. It's so fucking good.
Wait. You guys will be leaving on the 24th? What's the 24th?
Oh, word. All right, so you guys are all riding up from Texas again? Oh,
so the 24th, and we'll be in Palm Springs on the 25th. Yeah, I honestly don't think I'm going to go to Chaparral. We kind of were thinking about just going riding during that time. So maybe during there. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely excited to see you guys. Last time I was in
Amazing AJ, man. He's like
amazing AJ. Yeah, last time I was in Corpus Christi, man. We had a good time, hanging out.
That dude's like a science specimen. Like, I just remember him being so fucked up that people were worried about him, trying to give him water, and then out of nowhere, he's like, "Boom! I'm ready to go!" And he was like up and running around again. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Dude, I tell you, Mason AJ took me to some place, and then we left, and and a half hour later, somebody got stabbed there. Did I tell you that, Ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
He sent me a news article or something.
Yeah. He's like, hey man, good thing we left when we did. It's like, what? There were a bunch of old people, and how the fuck somebody gets stabbed? It's not. I'm expecting that to happen.
I'm working on that Thursday.
On Thursday?
Yeah. He's saying the 25th Thursday. I'm working that Thursday, but we'll hit Palm Springs on Thursday, but it'll be in the evening.
Yeah, I'll meet you at work and
If you guys want to ride to San Diego, you guys are more than welcome. Well, on Thursday, take a ride to San Diego. We'll ride back up with you guys.
Yeah, let's
Hit me
do
up in the
that.
DM. If you guys come down, ride to San Diego on Thursday, and then meet me. I'll tell you where my work is. You can meet me at work, and we'll ride up because we're gonna hit my house from there, and then go to Palm Springs
Yeah.
because I gotta pick up Glitter Ninja.
And if you guys get here a little bit early,
Hi, man. What
you can
up?
always you can stop at my house in San Diego and take a quick nap or whatever, and we can if you get here early.
Do stuff and things.
Yeah. Start a
salud.
instant message thing, and we'll work it all out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's in there. That's in the video. Yeah. That's in there. Don't worry.
That's fucked up, Kenny.
Hey, man. If I can get it to work, it's going to be hilarious, at least to me anyways. Take a dump at Kenny's house. I got multiple toilets, man. You can blow one of them up if you need to. It happens.
So you can get the Road 5s?
Fuck no, man. Yeah,
Dude, those 5s are fucking bomb, dude.
I know they're good. But that message thread is like really started to aggravate me. Like, I feel like I got trolled for a second and I fell for it. Like, god damn.
I don't know who that guy is.
I don't know. I love how people like, oh, you don't look like you're leaning at all on those tires. Well, bitch, like, you should never fucking judge a rider by the fucking chicken strip that they have on their tire. Like, that's a bullshit way to like judge somebody's riding ability. And that's just me. I mean, not everybody might not agree, but that's the way I feel. I think that's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
I'm waiting for. I'm
fuck that
waiting
guy.
for the mirrors to come in. Hopefully Tuesday I'll have the mirrors, and then I'll put those mirrors on, and then I'll put that lever on. And that gold lever, that shit looks clean, dude. I love all the gold. I need to get gold stickers. Glitter Ninja was like, "You need gold stickers." You know what she said? I have to look it up. Do they make gold fucking rim tape?
Probably.
That was like, but reflective, right?
Yeah, I forgot what company I saw one time that had like all kinds of like rim tapes you could get. I need to get some more like decals, but I think I want more stickers this time. Like maybe like a good combo.
I don't know if
Sometimes, every once in a while, I find an instance where I need an actual sticker and not a decal.
For an actual sticker, I don't remember what side I went to, but they do make gold. Dude, these are $4.99.
What free shipping?
Oh, but
If
these
we're
are
not going to do the chaparral thing, then I might not even bother. Like, I was going to get those key tags, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't. Like, I wish I did, but at the same time, I didn't want to spend $300 on them.
Well, I mean, I give out a lot of stickers at the event too, so I got to make hats. So
Yeah, if you make another like rendition of hat, I will buy one.
what the fuck are you doing, Thor?
Hey, Cassie,
Knock it off! He's humping his bed.
what happened? Oh man, your
Dog's
dog's
like
crazy, bro.
he's going to town on his bed.
He's got the preview pumps going out.
You pups! I got that in there.
Yo, you need to.
I totally got that in there.
You got the preview pump in there.
Oh yeah.
No, it's because
You need to play that for everybody right now. Do a share screen and show everybody the preview pump.
Oh, I gotta find it, but yeah, the preview pump. Are you talking about the YouTube video?
Yeah, the YouTube video. That shit's hilarious.
Here, I'll just post it. That shit is hilarious. Yeah, look at that. Right there where you can see that preview pump. You watch every stroke.
That's funny. Oh man, you got me stroking it on the.
I got the whole
Damn.
preview pump in that thing.
Oh god, I hate you.
I was like, that's gotta go in there. That's gotta go there. I go to work. I go to work, baby. I go to work. Preview pump.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's so fucking hilarious.
Yo, so I realized today that we made it 5 minutes quicker than I expected. So at the beginning of the video, I said when we left the gas station,
Oh,
it was
yeah, you were
19
pretty
hours and
dead
30
on.
minutes.
Yeah, we
and
did it 19 hours and 25.
19:25.
They went off of receipts, so that's pretty
Yeah.
accurate.
Yeah, so we I feel like we did good.
Yeah, that's what I was telling Billy. Like, we didn't really stop. We just fucking gunned it all the way through.
Yeah. There was that stretch after we took a nap. I don't really remember shit until it started raining.
Well, I remember we hit the desert and we saw the rain and we were like, fuck, let's go. And we were just fucking flying through the fucking desert trying to avoid the rain. But yeah, there was a big gap. I don't know. Hey, you know what I was really impressed with?
Huh?
No technical issues. Cameras didn't fucking work. I mean, other than the Sena backpack died, but I was able to charge it, right, without an issue. It charged and get back on it. So, like, the fact that, you know, all the recording, the audio came out, like, there was really isn't any technical issues with the videos.
I had a couple. I found a couple spots. So I realized that if I had my shit recording and you disconnected, or like you had your Sena off, that I wouldn't have any audio. But if you, as soon as you turned yours on, then I would start recording my audio again.
Huh.
I'm still working out the kinks in this little setup I've got, but it's I want to say it's almost perfect, but it's workable. I say 90% of the audio that I got is during the trip is phenomenal. That's
really good.
Yeah, I would say slightly better than the backpack audio.
Yeah, I mean, I got everything other than all the audio came through, other than the one that section where my fucking GoPro died. You know what I thought about, which I should have done, which now is set up a camera when we stopped to sleep on the bench. Set up a camera and just time lapse that shit. That would have been pretty funny.
Time lapse, you fucking flipping around,
almost falling off the fucking bench a couple times.
Dude, I passed out. That was like the best nap.
You fell asleep so fucking quick. I was like, "Jeez, fuck you, asshole."
So yeah, we left the halfway spot. We rode for what, like 45 minutes or something.
Yeah, it was like 45 minutes.
Yeah, and we were like, "Oh man, like I'm getting tired." And Ghost was like, "Oh, we could do it." And I'm like, "Dude, we should just probably fucking stop." So we found a rest area and pulled up a picnic bench and took like a half an hour nap. And that's exactly what I needed.
Yeah, that was good though. I needed it.
Yeah, and that's what I've done on almost every single like bike trip I've ever taken. You just find a picnic bench somewhere at a rest stop, fucking nap it out.
That was good, man.
Once or twice I've actually gotten a hotel room, and I think that's just because it was raining.
Yes, Chris, we did it, and we took a nap. We made it in 1925, and we took a nap at a fucking rest stop.
Yep.
On some chairs. It was nice out too, though. It was like it wasn't hot, it wasn't cold. There was a cool breeze, and it was pretty quiet there too.
Yeah. And you know what? Yeah. So we took an hour. We stopped for an hour at the halfway point. We had a half-hour nap. We got stuck in traffic for 30 minutes at that accident, and we got stopped at the McDonald's fucking bullshit gas station in Vegas for 40 minutes. So we probably could have made it a hell of a lot quicker.
Oh yeah, I think
we could have cut off at least an hour.
Yeah, I guarantee. Yeah, we could have cut off an hour. Easy. Done that in 60. I wonder what. I think someone said it's like 13 hours is the.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
1K in a day record. Let's see if that comes up.
Oh man, I don't know if I could even compete with 13 hours. Like, damn, that's fucking fast. Imagine Kenny took the H2. I think we'd have to stop a lot more often for gas.
28 records, longest. No, I don't know. I wonder if there's no. I thought I saw somewhere.
And I probably would have hurt a lot. That H2 is not the most comfortable bike, at least not right now. I ordered that seat, that Louis Moto. Yeah, so
that's gonna be cool to see. You can do it yourself, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it myself. I'm scared, but I mean, I watched the video that the tutorial that they have online, and it looks like it's not that bad.
Do you need a staple gun or anything?
No, I think Tara's got a staple gun upstairs, in her art supply stuff. But if that one's not like suitable enough, I'll just look on like OfferUp and pick up a cheap one.
Ehar, I bet you're right. That sounds that sounds very logical that they don't want to play the record games because they don't want people to beat each other.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Except I told Kenny when we start that no matter what, we had to beat Chris's Warbeard time.
Yeah, he did.
I was like, I don't give a fuck what we do. We have to beat their time. So sorry.
And then at some point, the conversation came up was like, man, like why don't we just stop and like just stop and go to sleep? And he was like, well, we've been talking so much shit, like we got to do it now. Like you can't just back out.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. When we hit Utah and we were stopped there, my mind I was like, "Fuck, we're far from home. We gotta drive all the way back. Like this is bullshit." I was like, "Man, this is a long way from home, man. We got we haven't even started it." I was like, "We just drove fucking at midnight. We left, and we gotta do this again." But I guarantee the leg back was much quicker. Like we like I was telling him, we didn't go below 90 pretty much from Utah all the way home. Like the entire way, I think we did over 90. With my fucking tail bag ripping. Or my saddle bag.
Yo, but the bottom of my saddlebag was melting.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because they're pretty high up.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen it do that before. I have no idea why I did that, but it didn't melt all the way through. The bags are still good. I would reuse them if I needed to. But it's starting to singe on the bottom a little bit.
Maybe they're like a heat treatment that was wearing off on the bottom or something. Maybe you can do a heat treatment. I don't know.
No.
What up, Prairie Boy?
Yeah, those bags have been so awesome though that if they did fail, I would probably buy that same set again just because.
I'm surprised with how much space they have.
Yeah.
Because they seem much smaller than the ones that we had last time, or the ones that I have.
Mm-hmm.
But they hold so much shit in them.
Yeah. If I can find all the straps, like that tail bag is fucking genius. Oh, you know what happened? I can't get my rear seat off now.
Huh?
I can't. So you'll put the key in and I turn it to unlatch the rear
on
like,
H2
seat,
or on the
R1, and I can't get it to come off. It won't come off. The seat is stuck.
Wait, but with the tail bag off?
No, I was able to kind of pull the Velcro from the part that's underneath the seat. So I pull the tail bags off, but I can't get the seat unlatched.
Oh, that's not bueno.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to figure out how to get that off, or I might end up having to take the entire tail section off to undo it.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know.
Stick a clothes hanger in there.
Yeah, I haven't even thought about that. I need to do something. Like I don't want to keep.
So are there straps hanging off of there?
No, everything is off right now. I pulled the Velcro apart and then pulled one side off and the other side off.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna ride around with fucking tail bags on there like to work. Yeah. And speaking of that, I'm never driving to work again. Man, that's some bullshit.
That's funny. That's why I don't drive to work.
Yeah.
Did you try spitting on it, Kenny?
No. I did it dry and I pulled them apart. Yeah, dry pull.
Ouch.
Yeah. Man, driving to work fucking sucked. So I don't usually get to work until like 7:30, 8 o'clock. If I got there when I was supposed to, I could probably find parking. But since I get there a little bit later than everybody else, the only parking I could find was like way far the fuck away from my office building. So I was like, all right, cool. Like I'll stop and get some coffee because the place I like to get coffee is on the way. I get some coffee and then I fucking spill half of it while I'm putting the creamer in all over myself. Then I walk back to my office and I'm all sticky and I smell like fucking maple syrup and sugar and shit. And then I get in the office building and it's hot because the AC is not working. It was just an awful like Wednesday. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to work Thursday or Friday. So I stayed home.
That's funny.
Yeah. I was like, I'm not coming back here. You guys suck. I'm taking my shit and going home.
You're
Yeah.
almost done, aren't you?
I creamed all over myself. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how the fuck I spilled my coffee either, man. Like I just
How's
have
that car
no.
run?
Oh, dude, it's good, man. Yeah, for a car for a car that's almost 20 years old, like it's the interior is perfect. The car runs fine. Like it runs exactly what I would expect it to. I got it registered today, so I mean it passed smog, and I guess here in California, that's the the least you could expect from $1,000 car.
Yeah, that it passes smog?
Yeah. The dude had it done in like the end of February, so.
And you had to do it again?
No. I guess it was still good. So when I went, the first lady I spoke to said that it's only good for 90 days if you sell the vehicle. So if you get it done and then within 90 days you sell it, like it's got to be redone. But I was 108 days, so she just pushed it through anyway, I guess. So it was fine. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to get it redone. That's like $50. So I should be good. I should be good for a while. Another 2 years. Yeah,
that's dope.
For a $1,000 car, I guess that's the least I could ask for.
My bikes are older than your car.
Yeah. It's funny. This is the first car that I've owned for myself since 2005.
Well, once you got bikes, you don't really want cars anymore.
Yeah.
I had my, what was it? I had a 2003 Volkswagen GTI, and I sold it right before I bought my my CBR. So I think I went like a couple months. I didn't have any transportation. But then I got my CBR, and I haven't looked back. I've just never needed a car.
So why'd you buy one now?
Well, I felt it was a good deal. A coworker of mine was moving to New York, and his wife gave him the go-ahead to buy a truck. And he's like, well, I don't really need the Civic. And it's like, I don't want to drive it cross country. So I was like, dude, I'll give you, I was like, I'll give you $1,300 for it. And he's like, sure. Okay, cool. He's like, that's easier than me trying to put it on OfferUp and or Craigslist and have somebody like fucking try to have me.
You want to trade for tattoos?
Yeah. He want to trade his car for a bunch of pizzas. So I gave him $1,300.
Those Honda Civics are tanks, man. Those things last forever.
Yeah.
Stop saying that the Nokia is the car world.
Yeah, and it's got 121,000 miles, and he bought it 4 years ago with 110 or 112.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, for a car that old with that amount of miles, like the thing has barely been driven, and the interior, like I said, is fucking perfect. I mean, it looks dated, like it's definitely dated, but there's not an issue with anything that I can tell with this car.
Right. Yeah, my old boss had one. He rode it until it had 190,000 miles on it, and then gave it to his daughter, who was born after he bought that car. Strangely, to learn how to drive in high school, and then when she turned 18, I think it had like 240,000 miles on it, and he finally just sold it.
Yeah.
Turtle Bone, what up, man?
Hey, Turtle. So what I'm thinking is,
I heard about your R1 issues, man.
Yeah,
that sucks.
So what I'm thinking is that the only issue that I have with the car is that the exterior, like the paint is bleached as fuck. Like it's got just total sun faded. So Ghost and I are gonna learn how to wrap, and we're gonna use
I want to wrap the Daytona. Yep.
So I mean, the exterior is already ugly, so you can't fuck it up anymore. You know.
You know what that car would be good for?
Huh?
Towing Ghost boat.
The what?
Hey! Don't start this shit.
Could be worse. I could be starting it when Red's here, and then he never let it go.
Could be listening.
Oh damn!
It'd be cool though. Wrap it like some badass like chrome,
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I think it'll just be a good like practice.
Fucking A.
Kind of-
What did I fucking tell you? What did I tell you?
What?
That motherfucker.
He just
This
showed up.
fucking guy.
He just knows.
This guy.
Oh, boat. Oh, Red, what's up, man?
Did someone say boat?
Yes, did somebody say boat? Oh yeah, you're getting a new motor. Awesome. Is Yamaha putting that in, or are you paying for that?
That's a good question.
Well, fill us in for those not familiar with Turtle Bone's situation. You blow up his R1?
Yeah, man. Turtle's R1 blew up.
That's
I laugh, but it's not funny. It's just like a
sucks.
yeah. It's like one of those things. Like, what can you do? But
I
like,
bought it. 6
fuck,
came
that
out.
sucks.
It's practically new. Yeah. No, RTV. That's not what was happening.
I'm not buying a boat. That's dude. When I get out of the Coast Guard, I don't want to see
Kenny's
another
buying a
boat
boat.
ever again. No.
Not a boat.
I live what 10 miles from the ocean, 15. Like I could give two shits about seeing the ocean. I never want to see another boat again.
Should have bought a Kawasaki.
Yeah, I'm just fine without boats. How about you buy a boat, Red?
Yeah, I think Red should buy the boat and then we'll rent it from him.
I think he's got a. You know what I do need to do though? I need to find jet skis. Do we know anybody who's got jet skis?
Wave Runner usually has them.
Jet skis, no. Yeah, Runner usually has them.
Yeah, well, I'm trying not to buy any. My kid wants to ride a jet ski this summer, so I'm.
Oh, you should
trying to
rent
figure out
one.
how to
It's pretty
make
cheap.
that work.
Yeah, go down to the docks. They usually rent them down there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Cheap as $100 for the day, or
Oh, I'm sure I'll find something. I just I'm
you can ride it.
working on this list. I've only had it for like a couple days, so
You can ride a jet ski to Catalina.
Wait, you've only had the boat or the car?
It's the
no. I'm just saying my kid's list of things she wants to do. So
Oh,
yeah, the jet ski thing was I think one of the only things on there that I was like,
It's
she
one of
wants to
the,
ride a jet ski.
Zero down. Red one.
Yeah, that's
a jet ski.
you kiss my ass, Red.
is one of the things she wants to do. Kill Hajis out of a fucking Black Hawk helicopter.
No.
Oh, that's good because I can't make that happen.
Yeah, I can't make that happen. Sorry, lady. I give you whatever you want within my power, but killing Hajis from a helicopter is not on that thing. I'm not on
Daddy
that list.
joined the wrong service for all that noise.
I do not agree with that practice.
When my daughter asks things like that, I just tell her we can try. No problem.
We can try. Like, no, I don't want to even entertain weird ideas like that.
Maybe not Hajis, but drug dealers. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. When you're older and you can make your own decisions, you can do whatever you want. No, I'm not going to support that idea.
Let her
that's a
sing
no.
some drug dealers submarines. It'll be fun. Fuck, I want to do that.
That's I bet we could find some drug dealing submarines if we went out to the beach.
Oh, dude, they're supposedly easy to spot. It's basically like 4 50-gallon drums welded together with some weird ballast and shit. Painted tan so it matches.
Oh shit! Oh, Red, I forgot you work at the dealership and you got the hookup, man. Like, hey, man, will you hook me up with some H2 parts? You came through with those bolts I needed for the my exhaust on the R1.
You might be able to get your rear thing fixed. Your seat.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. I don't want to ride all the way up to LA for that. I'd rather just fucking take the whole seat apart and the ass end and then take it apart. I'll figure it out. I mean, the way it is right now, it's not bad, but I expected to be able to put the key in, turn it, take that rear piece off, and it's not working. So I guess I just really expected that much.
And then she goes to school and has a cool story for show and tell.
That's a negative, sir. Negative. Yeah, what did you do over the summer? Oh, my dad took me on a helicopter so I can shoot people. That's a no. That is not a cool story to tell.
Holds up a necklace of ears.
Yeah, yeah, and I get this whole necklace full of ears and noses.
Motorboating is a great time.
Yeah, boating is motorboating.
You motorboating son of a bitch.
Yeah. I want to do that this summer. Like that's as close to a boat I think I want to get. Let's go motorboating.
You don't need much anything bigger than a jet ski around here. Like I said, you can take one of those all the way out to Catalina.
That's a no. No, I'm not taking a fucking jet ski.
I think it's pretty much like this. Everybody loves to be on the water. No,
That's a
one likes
no.
to boat.
That's a no. So a couple months ago, a friend of mine from Florida was suggesting that we take jet skis from, I think he said Fort Lauderdale to one of the Bahama Islands, and I shot that shit down quick. I was like, "That's a fuck no, dude. There's no way I'm taking out a jet ski that far."
Why not?
Man, I've been doing this job long enough. You know what happens when you get out so far and you can't see fucking land?
Dude, I can see
Can you turn around and go back?
No, that's a no.
You'll never.
A lot of people.
You can take a jet ski all the way to Catalina. You will never be out of sight of land.
I'm sure you could.
A lot of people
but you know how long it takes a boat to get?
Deserts,
It takes one of those ferries going as fast as they take. What, an hour and a half to get from?
Like 20 miles.
Yeah, dude, it's a long fucking time to have somebody rescue your ass if something fucking happens to you and you fall over or you. Well, whatever happens to you, you're fucking dead.
Yeah, that's what the Coast Guard is for.
Yeah,
Ryan, you sound like a new motorcycle rider. That's the kind of thing they're afraid of. Oh, you can't take a motorcycle out in the desert. What are you going to do if you fall over?
Yeah, yeah, damn. All right, you have a point, Billy. But you know what? No, it's different. When you're in the water and you're drowning, yeah, that's fuck all that, dude. That's
why you
got a life jacket on. Come on, man.
Right?
It's fucking sharks, dude.
In the buddy system.
Okay, you got a point now.
You got sharks, and you know what happens when you fall in the water and the ocean carries you far away from where you fell in the water at? People don't find your ass. They don't find you for a while if they find you. Not to say that they don't try, but a lot of times that shit just doesn't happen.
Buddy system, Kenny.
Yeah, fuck the buddy system, man.
You're on one ski.
You know, me and Ghost and me stick together, and I'm gonna try to get him to get eaten first. Yeah, you're right. That's the black side of me showing up, man. Nope, that's a total negative, dude. I am not going on a jet ski that far out in the ocean. I'll watch you guys do it on YouTube, and I'll click on it from every computer that I own, so you get extra views.
End up like fucking DJ Khaled.
See, now I do want to go with you, just so I can secretly hook a tow row up to your jet ski and tow your ass to fucking Catalina.
You know, I'll take the big boat to Catalina, and I'll meet you guys there. How's that?
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer, after all.
Yeah. Mike Parsons said, "Take Brad; he'll save you."
Oh man, you know what, Mike? That's fucking cold-blooded, bro. Somebody always had to bring up fucking Brad. Yeah, who the fuck is Brad anyway?
And he's like, you don't even know Brad.
You know what? You shut the fuck up, you Ghost.
Cycle Cruiser's top 10 reasons not to jet ski in the ocean.
Cycle.
Is that actually a thing?
No.
But that would be funny. I'm sure if you made that video, it would be pretty hilarious. The fucking Cycle Cruiser.
Reason number one, I do not live by the ocean. Yeah, I can see it now.
Oh man. Yeah, I check his channel like once every like 4 or 5 months, and I'll kind of like binge watch a few videos. I'm like, all right, cool, I'm done.
Yeah, I like check in on his channel just to see if there's anything worth watching. And nowadays, I'm kind of like, yeah, you're reaching for content, dude, and you're full of shit.
Yep.
Oh. He does have some videos that I do enjoy, like some of like the older stuff. And every once in a while I get a good laugh out of it. Like I like his channel.
My favorite video of his is how to wear a jock strap.
I don't recall seeing that one. Reason number 2: seals can't subscribe today.
That's how I discovered Cycle Cruiser.
Oh man.
Jock straps.
Expert tutorial.
Uh, I feel like my YouTube searches have been so random that it's not like looking or suggesting things that I really want to watch anymore.
Same here. A little bit, but not much.
Yeah.
I hate when you just go down the rabbit hole just a little bit,
God.
and then suddenly your whole landing page is full of this obscure crap, and you're like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's exactly what's
Putting
happening.
on horseshoes. Yeah.
No, I was looking up Chernobyl because I binge watched that shit on HBO.
Oh yeah, the on HBO, that was a decent show.
And so I did a little bit of research on it, and
And
now
now everything on fucking YouTube is Chernobyl.
is fucking Chernobyl and little
There's a show on Chernobyl.
Yeah,
There's an HBO like mini series they did on Chernobyl. It was pretty good. I mean, they kind of doctored it up for TV, but
yeah, it was.
it was a really good watch. I enjoyed that. Was that 4 or 5 episodes?
Yeah, makes you
Is
realize
it on Netflix?
Oh no, HBO.
HBO. Or
You
HBO.
Oh, you got your
Yeah,
thing.
I'll take a look.
Yeah, I would look for it. It was pretty good. Like
Yeah,
the first episode was a little slow, but then like the second and third and fourth one, I think we're like, damn, dude, it's fucking awesome.
Like, yeah, these dudes are fucked.
Oh, I know. Like when you're like, yeah, we got to do this shit all by hand. How many people are gonna need? 100,000.
Yep.
So you got 100,000 fucking dudes. Everybody's got like 90 seconds to get up there and move one fucking rock,
Yep.
and then get out of there.
Yep.
Damn, dude, that's fucking crazy.
Chernobyl. Let's see. Oh, 2019. Boom. Done.
Yeah, that was good. Oh, hey, keep adding while you're in there. Add as many Disney videos as you can find, like Disney movies.
I just find them as they come out. I add them. I don't
Oh
like
well,
look for
like,
them.
if you see any like older ones, like I don't know, like
Oh, you saw the ones that I put on there?
No, but I'm gonna look later.
I added a bunch of like.
And then
I've added some.
Like,
that 100, that show 100.
Oh yeah, Nathan's favorite show.
Yeah, keep adding those. I just saw
Those will be
you
on
added
there.
Three episodes. I like that show.
Yeah, those will stay. Those
Yeah,
are set
good.
to download automatically.
Good. I like that. I like that show.
Lord of the Rings.
I don't know anything about that. And I started watching This Is Us.
Oh, that's
but
good.
I feel like it's one of those movies going to take me a couple days to watch. Like the first
What?
like 15 or 20 minutes, like I'm not interested enough in it just yet. I don't know.
When you know you're old, you said a couple days. That's because it keeps falling asleep.
Yeah, because I'm just it's not keeping me like captivated enough. I made it to the part where am I? Where she's on the couch and she's like, all right, cool. Like I'll go to the beach as long as we get home before dark. It took me like an hour to get there, and that's only like 15 minutes into the movie.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'll keep trying. Maybe tomorrow I'll try again.
After your nap.
Yeah. Hey man, I took a nap today, dude. It was awesome. But I'm also not feeling the greatest, so I needed a nap.
It's the first nap I took since I was like 15 years old.
You know, you're missing out, man. I know a lot of people don't get the opportunity to take naps, or they just can't. But I love an afternoon nap. I feel like it just gives me the ability to deal with the rest of the day's bullshit. Like I needed like a reset. When I get older, or when I found a real job, lunch breaks, guess what? I'm taking a fucking nap.
I used to do that nap in my car.
Yep.
You should make the whole company do it, right? Nap time, like kindergarten shit, get their blankets out and like milk.
Yeah, dude. I think people would probably be happier.
In Spain, don't they do
Japanese
that?
do that, right? Yeah, they do that.
Spain.
in
I don't know about
Japan or
Japanese,
Spain.
but I know in Spain they do.
Yeah, dude. That they would. I'm pretty sure people would be a lot happier if they could just take a little snooze during the day.
My problem is when I wake up, it's like waking up in the morning again, all over again, where you have to have like a half hour of wake up time and shit to fucking get.
Oh, that's because you're sleeping too long, man. You got to find that perfect spot between like a half hour and an hour. Like for me, like if I sleep anything longer than like 30 or 35 minutes, yeah, then it takes me a minute to wake up. But a half hour, like on our trip, a half hour was perfect. I woke up, I was fucking ready to roll.
Yeah, like a little power nap.
Yeah.
Question.
But you give me an hour, give me a chance to hit that snooze button, I'm not getting up. You can go fuck yourself.
Kenny, is this before or after?
And we'll try this again tomorrow.
Kenny, is this before or after
the nap roulette?
Kenny. Hello.
Yeah, nap roulette's a fun game.
Hello. Hey, Kenny.
Lunchtime naps are the best. Worth skipping eating. Hell yeah, man. So the first 5 years of my Coast Guard career,
Bruh.
you have like an hour lunch break. Yeah, and then I would
Kenny,
I would not eat
is
lunch,
this
and I would
before or
sleep
after
for
the
about
massage?
45 minutes of that hour, and I loved it.
Right. Before or after the massage?
For what you guys did, a cat nap was needed. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Does she love you long time?
I feel like Ghost was fading. Ghost
I was
needed a
fading
nap.
hard.
Yeah, Ghost needed a nap more than anybody.
Oh, damn. Did you help him out?
He's
I
trying
was
to play it
definitely
off.
fading hard.
He's trying to play it off like he didn't, but
I did. I would have kept pushing through though.
Oh, pushing through, huh?
Oh man, hey, what's up, Red? So can I play the audio from my computer? I don't think that'll work.
No,
huh?
I don't think so.
Oh man,
You could just turn the speakers up loud, and then we could hear it.
I really want to play some of Ghost Ninja's greatest hits.
Oh, now I want to hear it. You got to play it.
No, we don't need any of that.
Hit it, Kenny.
We don't need any of that.
Oh man, that's just hilarious.
Ghost Ninja sings the blues.
Hey, have you guys seen that?
Listen, you sing "Going Up the Country."
Yo,
Can you
have
not-
you guys-
Can you not hear Red?
No, I can't hear Red.
Oh wow, you actually can? I thought you were just being a dick.
Yeah.
Nah, he's being a dick.
He just muted you or something.
No, we hear Red.
I don't.
We hear Red.
Are you serious? You can't hear him?
I cannot hear.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Kenny. Kenny? Yeah, he can hear me. He's just being a dick.
Nope.
Yeah, he can.
You answered him. Wait a second. You answered him.
What?
What?
You just answered Red.
I know I did not. I don't know. Did I? I don't know what the fuck Red said. Yes or no is usually a good answer for any question.
Mm-hmm.
Red, I swear to God, I can't hear you, dude.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
What was that?
Everyone else can hear him.
Yeah.
It sounds like Kenny's just being an asshole.
I think
You know
so.
what? I feel like I'm being trolled here. Like, am I fucking up, dude? Is something wrong? Like, something wrong with me? Oh, my ears are kind of clogged.
We're all very angry with you.
Very angry, Kenny.
I swear for God, dude, I can't hear you.
You swear?
Damn, I can't believe you just called Kenny that.
What? What am I missing? Damn, I'm gonna restart my computer, man. Maybe something's wrong.
Bitch, ain't shit wrong with your computer.
Oh. Damn, you owe him $100, Kenny.
What?
Sure, he wears underwear.
You know what? Let me
Yeah.
log into this fucking thing. Hold on, man.
I'm sure he wears underwear too.
Oh shit.
Oh, he ran away.
Yeah, I think his computer's fucking up. Maybe he muted you at some point and it's still muted.
No.
Oh, there we go. Now I can hear you.
Oh, now you can hear me.
You gonna give him his black card back now?
No.
Red's been taking that shit forever. It's like it's both ours. We're just keeping it at his house.
Right.
Ah!
Kenny, have
Yeah,
you
what's
seen When They See Us? You seen that shit yet?
When they see us. What's
Yeah,
that?
no.
The hell is that?
He was just talking about that. He said he can't get through it.
Us.
No, When They See Us.
Is
the Netflix like TV show? A couple episodes about about the black kids in New York from back in the 80s.
No, I saw that on there, but I haven't watched it yet. It's on my list of things
Oh,
to
man.
check out.
That
Pretty
shit
good.
that shit is great. It makes you
Correct.
realize kind of how
Yeah, it's
up.
actually like as soon as I log into Netflix, it's like the first thing it shows me.
Yeah. So just in short, for those that don't know, it's about there was a lady who was beaten and raped inside some park, whatever in New York. I don't know if it was Central Park or not, but probably because it's New York. Now that I think about it. Anyways, so the prosecutors and the cops fucking just round up 5 random fucking black kids, and even one of the kids wasn't even there at the park. His homie was getting arrested, and he just came down there to kind of like, support his homie or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And these kids end up getting sentenced and sentenced to jail. Like the cops pretty much, had them all turn on each other. Now most of these guys weren't really friends or they didn't really know each other. But long story short, like the fucking people are all like upset about it now, right? Because I know it's news to a lot of people about this story, and fucking the prosecutor is now had stepped down from whatever board or whatever she was on. And a lot of people are trying to go at that bitch's head, like, yo, that's fucked up. You knew them kids didn't fucking rape that bitch, but you still prosecuted them fucking people. And then the fucked up shit is like also Donald Trump's in that shit, because back then in the 80s, Donald Trump paid money to put out ads talking about bring back the death penalty, and specifically wanted the heads of these kids, dude. And so you got Donald Trump, who looks like a fucking asshole, and you got this prosecutor and all the cops that coerce these kids and to fucking making statements and fucking, dude, it was a really bad thing.
I'm gonna watch that. Like,
yeah, watch that shit, dude. It's like I said, it's kind of fucked, man. It makes you think about how, the possibility of how many people that are sitting in jail over some shit that they truly didn't do, all because the fucking prosecutor or the cops just wanted to go ahead and close this case. And then what ended up happening, I think some guy later came down and confessed, and I want to say they were all like, there was a settlement with the police department or whatever in 2014.
Never enough.
Yeah, it was like a couple $1 million for these guys, but yeah, it's just fucked, dude. Like I don't know, just watch it, man. Like I said, it's a
Like
really
that-
cool story.
Like that judge that was putting kids in jail.
Oh yeah, well,
fucking paycheck.
Dude,
That's recent.
Wait, which one? Because there was one probably.
I don't remember. There was a guy that was
10 plus years ago where this judge was kind of literally doing backroom deals.
that might be the one I'm talking about. Which still pretty recent.
With these what do you call them? Those what do you call them? Those for-profit jails.
For-profit jails, yep.
Yeah, he was literally doing backdoor deals with these cats, and this motherfucker was putting
for everything
of fucking kids in jail, dude.
For stupid shit. Like they'd be like, "What?" Crazy, man.
Yeah, it's fucking yeah. You know what though? I don't understand how shit like that could be a for-profit thing. You know what I'm saying? Like jail. How could jail be for-profit? But even still, like even not even on the jail aspect. I remember, I think it was the city of Chicago. Their parking meters, like on the side of the street that you coin operated type shit. The city ended up selling or some stupid shit or contracting that out to a company. And so now there's a privately owned business that owns all the meters in fucking, I think it is Chicago. But the fucked up shit, if you don't pay the meters and all this, you get parking tickets, and then the city can come and give you tickets, and then if you don't pay the fucking tickets, which the money's owned to the company, then the city will come after you and fucking jail you or fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wait, what the fuck is going on? But the thing is that the contract
Later, Donomain.
I want to say it was for like 100 years or 50 years or some stupid shit like that.
I think the red light cameras were very similar. I think they were contracted out.
The toll roads here in California work like that.
Really?
That's actually a private company.
That's why you go to that one website.com. Was it tollroads.com?
Yep, and that company has the right to suspend you from re-registering your car.
Let's see here. Chicago to pay $20 million to parking meter.
Oh yeah, the red light cameras were like that too.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I think certain shit should never be a for-profit business, right? Especially when you can easily manipulate that shit to make more money.
Well, we live in a world where the government is a for-profit business.
I was gonna say the government just as bad,
I
unfortunately.
mean, look at the defense industry. Really?
Oh,
Seriously? Y'all spent $4 billion on R&D and you charge the government $10 billion before you even manufactured this?
yeah. No, I mean that is true, man. A lot of I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just a fucked up shit, man. I mean, it really is, you know. And then I know, Ghost, you watch Philip DeFranco, but have you seen those deep dives that he does and like the shit with the pharmaceutical companies and all that other shit? Then you find out like, oh yeah, we knew that motherfuckers were dying, or we knew that we were killing people, but blah blah.
There was
blah,
one where
blah.
like there was a drug in like Canada, and it cost like $4 a pill, and in the U.S. it was like $1,000 a pill or some shit.
Martin Scarelli.
Well, part of that is because insurance companies pay all that shit. Like, they're not screwing us per se, as long as you have health insurance. They're screwing the insurance companies. It's like we're just forced to get insurance.
Right. But do you guys think that shit will ever change, or you think it'll always remain the same?
I think it'll get more fucked up.
Yeah, it'll only get worse.
And I think the only way it'll change is for the whole shit to collapse.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So that's such an interesting, because I don't necessarily agree with free healthcare, but I also don't agree with the way the system is set up now.
Yeah.
So I don't have an answer for it. But
no, I'm 100% for like universal healthcare.
I'm not.
I am not 100%. I'm not even 1% for forcing everybody to buy insurance.
Like, it's nice that it's not like it's free. You're getting taxed on it a lot. But like, if you look at countries that do have it, it's not all fucking rainbows and unicorns. Like, waiting times are super high, and fucking getting appointments for shit takes forever. I mean, look at Fish's back. He had a back issue, right? And that shit he was out of work for like 6 months trying to get an appointment or some shit. I don't know the details, but he was out for a long time just trying to get appointments. And then he makes an appointment, and they send him to the wrong doctor. And it was like this crazy thing. And I was like, that's just insane. Like, the waiting time. When you're in pain, like in the United States, you're going to pay a lot. But when you're like, hey, I'm in pain, they're like, we'll fix it right now.
Right. But you know, with everything, there's the trade-off, right?
Right.
So,
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what the fix is. Maybe there could be like a partial thing where like emergency procedure or some kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like something like a hybrid of both. You know, somehow.
Right. So you know, the other day I was talking to my mom about insurance, and she was talking about, you know, before I was born and how my dad got this like really, you know, kind of cush job or whatever, and how she was saying that, you know, back then, you know, insurance was a lot cheaper, and it was like literally everything was fucking covered, man. If you were sick, you fucking went, and the shit got fixed. And then now it's like these companies are trying to finagle their way out of shit. And
well, maybe it's not necessarily the system, the healthcare system is broken. Maybe it's on the back end.
No, it's the insurance companies that are
right. Well, not even the insurance. I'm saying on the back end, these companies that are making this product aren't maybe like don't have enough I don't want to say regulations, but maybe just don't have enough monitoring on what they're doing. You know, or you know what I mean? Maybe it's that and driving up prices.
My problem is that like like one thing I absolutely hate is that drug companies didn't used to be allowed to market directly.
Yeah. Well, I went to the doctor's today, and when I was in there was 4 different drug company reps waiting in the lobby.
With free samples.
Yeah, with samples for the doctors. And I was like, man.
Wait.
I know. I don't know.
Doctors. I was like, what the fuck? They just out here passing out Percocet?
No, yeah. Percocet. I was at the doctors, and in the waiting office, they were just standing there waiting for the doctors to you know, And that's why I've always been cautious when the dude.
Because those doctors are getting paid on the back.
Right. So like since I have asthma, like you know, switching between like my company, you know, switches from Blue Shield to Kaiser to United Healthcare, and every time I have to find a new doctor, and like I'll have a medicine that I'm using for asthma, and then I'll go to a new doctor, and they're like, "Well, have you tried this one?" And I'm like, "Is that?" In my mind, I'm like, are you telling me that from a doctor's perspective, or are you trying to tell me this from a I'm getting money if you buy this medicine perspective?
Well, it's not even the doctors. The insurance companies are like that too. Man, I'm in the same boat you are, and I have to take an inhaler twice a day, every day, and have had to do that since I was 18 years old. I have been on this same medication for 15 years until I moved to California, and they were like, nope, your insurance doesn't cover it.
No shit.
Yeah. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Put me on this, and I'll just pay for it out of pocket. It was $400 a month.
Oh yeah, it's expensive. My medicine is pretty expensive if I didn't have insurance.
Well, my question was, how the fuck is it $400 a month in California when it was $150 a month in Kansas?
My inhalers, the asthma inhalers, I think they run about $200, $300 a pop. Yep. But when I didn't have medical, I used to just go over to TJ, and I would go to the fucking pharmacy there, and I'd buy packs of them, and they would be like $10 a pop right out of the pharmacy.
Yep.
And then I would drive back across.
I've been told that the cost or the patents that the drug companies have on medications for like that whatever length of time, I think it's like 10 years. Like in that time, like they can charge whatever the fuck they want, and then people kind of have to pay it. And then afterwards, like it takes a little bit of time before like somebody else can come with like a generic. And it just takes so long. So it does suck. Like why the hell am I paying $400 for something when in a couple of years I probably only pay $50? Like why am I paying so fucking much for something that's going to keep me alive?
Right.
Exactly. That's one of the, you know, I know I was getting out there with conspiracies, but like if there were ever anything that were to happen where like our system breaks down, you know, electricity, whatever, I'm going to the fucking drugstore and stealing all their asthma medicine.
You know, I keep 2 in reserve just in case.
I try to. I try to for sure. But I mean, I'm going to fucking drugstore and I'm like getting all their fucking. I'm like, fuck going to get food. I'll figure out food. I'm going to steal fucking. I'm getting asthma medicine. I'm getting all the fucking antibiotics.
Yeah, for your asthma medications, if you call your insurance and tell them you took a flight and they lost your bag with your medication in it, they'll let you get another one.
I'll get all the pseudoephedrine for no particular reason.
Just sell it.
That's not a bad idea.
And all the Mountain Dew bottles.
But yeah,
that is fucking sad that like the medicine that you need to keep yourself alive for whatever fucking reason costs so damn much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and so
it doesn't get any better when you get older.
Yeah, insulin's a good one too. Yeah, insulin's a good one.
Yeah.
You can't knock them. I mean, if you were the only person that made chain lube, you'd fucking mark that.
I mean, I get it, but I mean, there should be some sort of. And look, this is where it gets like the whole. You can get really deep into
that ethical, like, do I do
right?
Better profit, or do I do better? What's for the company? Like
exactly.
For the people. You know, like that's.
Even then, do you really have to make so much money per pill?
You have to.
Really? Do you have to?
You have to charge enough for whatever to run the fucking.
And this is where I'm saying where I think, like, I'm not for a lot of government regulation. I think a lot of times the government runs things even fucking worse than anyone else can do. But there's certain things like this that maybe some sort of regulation or some sort, maybe they don't need regulation. Maybe they need to have some transparency where these companies are required by law to post how much it costs to make each fucking medicine and how much they're charging and how much the profit is.
Well, I disagree with that because if Edison wants to jack your fucking electric rate, they have to get permission from the government. I think there should be the same kind of shit for medication.
But think about this though, right? If the government were to say, and I could be totally off, but if the government were to say, all right, you know, we're going to regulate how much you can charge for every medication, like right out the bat. So whoever you come out with, Chuckster, medication to cure whatever fucking disease, and you happen to be the only company that's got it right now. If the government can tell you how much you can charge, are you really going to do all the legwork to create a new
Right, because it's expensive as fuck to make medicine. It's like millions of dollars because they have to go through all the testing, all the trials, and like one medicine I think takes like 20 years to get to fucking.
It costs millions of dollars to R&D medicine, and most of that is subsidized by the federal government.
Well, that's something that maybe needs to be transparent. That's why I'm saying maybe they don't need. That's what I'm saying. Maybe they don't need necessarily regulations to say, you can't sell X percentage over, but maybe some transparency where you can say, how much does it take to make this pill? And that cost would include all your fucking whatever outside of the scope of the government giving you, whatever. So how much does it actually cost you? Here's how much profit this company's making on it, that kind of thing. But
I wish I could totally understand how all this shit works. But I do know that if somebody was telling me that, if I did all this work and I can only make so much money because the government says I can only make this much, and I'm probably not going to do all the legwork to be the first person out the gate, whatever this is.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, like with the patents, if I've got a patent for 10 years, then I know I can charge whatever I want for 10 years. You run into the ethical thing, like, should I do that, or should I help people get better with fucking something that I've got, And
I don't blame a company for trying to make profits, but when you go that, it's so crazy. Well, it's kind of like, man.
And see that's where kind of like the free healthcare thing may come into play, right? Where, sure, like, a person's able to get seen, and sure, it may not be in the right amount of time or the time that the patient wants.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean.
Time can kill people or give them permanent damage, though.
Right, true. But at the end of the day, let's say something happens to you, you have the insurance, you go into the hospital, right? And by the time you come out of there, and I mean, because we've been talking specifically about just the drugs.
Medicine, but you're talking about surgeries.
Right. And next thing you know, you find out your bill is $2.3 million, right? Because you had some fucked up kind of thing and you had to stay in the hospital for a few weeks or a month or something, and then you get out and then your insurance is like, yeah, we'll cover fucking 60%, and then you're like, wait, what's 40% of 2.3 million?
Either way, I'm alive, I'm living. I will fucking make payments.
That's like
I will make payments for the rest of my life, but I'm still here.
That's like I was saying, my friend, one of my coworkers, like I haven't talked to him in a while, and I was talking to him. I saw him on Facebook. He was posting some shit. He had his kid, but his kid was born. So he was like, one day he just felt like not going to work, so he didn't go to work. And while he was there, his wife had a seizure, and then he called 911 or whatever, and she was pregnant. I think she was like 20 weeks pregnant, 21 weeks. I don't know. She's really
that motherfucker. You talk to parents.
I don't know. But she was like, it was really early, like really, really early, and he went to the doctor, and the ambulance came and took her, and then she had another seizure, and then the doctor pulled him aside and be like, you are fucking lucky that you stayed home, because this is super rare, but when it happens, usually after the seizure, they don't know what happens. They get back up and they're like, hey, and I'm really tired, and they go back to sleep, and then they have another seizure, and that's it. They're done. They die. So they actually said they didn't know why it happens. They don't know how it happens, but all they know is that the baby has to come out. And so they had to have the baby. So the baby's been in the prenatal care for like almost 2 months, whatever. And I'm like, bro, I hope you have insurance, because he's a contractor. So contractors don't have insurance. And he goes, well, they actually like went out and bought like really good insurance when they were having the baby, just in case, plus obviously to help cover the cost of having a baby. But I'm like, man, still, like, his bills are going to be stupid high for having a baby in the fucking, whatever they're called, NICU or whatever they're called.
Right.
For as long as he's going to be in there. I'm just like, fuck. So
when my first daughter was born, she had a mole in her throat or some kind of growth. So whenever she would cry or get like agitated, this little mole thing would grow in her throat and block her airway. So for the first like year she was born, like we were in and out of like the hospital, multiple surgeries, and hanging out in the NICU. And I think TRICARE covered, I think, at least $200,000 worth of of care. So I was pretty thankful for military health coverage.
One thing.
I think I only paid for parking and a few
small things.
A few lunches. Yeah.
I will say the one thing, and then people try to make it sound like that's not the case. The one thing about our medical, it covers poor people very, very well. When you're poor, you literally get free medical.
Yep.
Wait, what are you talking?
If you're poor, you have free medical.
Like you talking about Medi-Cal?
Medi-Cal, Medicaid, all that stuff. You get it for free. So when Nathan was born, we were like, I was like, my wife didn't work. I was going to school full time. I was like fucking working, struggling, whatever. And so she had Medicaid. I don't know at the time. I don't know what we had, but like I didn't pay for shit. Like I didn't have to pay for any of the prenatal stuff. I didn't have to pay for anything. As soon as I started making money, and made what I thought was still struggling money, the government's like, nope, you're making too much money. And then all of a sudden, all that stopped, and I like paid out the ass for medical since then. Like it's expensive if you make money. If you don't make money, it's free. Yep. But there's this really, the problem is there's like this margin of what the government thinks is a lot of money versus what isn't. So like for example, for a family of 5, they think anything over $50,000 is a lot of money for a family of 5, which is stupid.
Because like in places like Kansas and Oklahoma, $15,000 or $50,000 would feed a family of 5.
Yeah, not in California.
Not in California, and the federal government uses a national average to do that. The funny thing is, the state's supposed to pick up that difference. So like you can get like federal Medicaid, but there's also CalAid, which my uncle got when he was here when his kidney failed, because he didn't have insurance. But a lot of people don't know that, and a lot of doctors don't educate people on their options.
So and so got 50,000 is poverty level for family. Yeah, about that.
Yeah, it is, but the government doesn't see it. When I was making 50,000 with a family of 5. I had to pay for school lunches because schools didn't want to give me lunches. I had to pay for any extra activities that school offered because they wouldn't give me any assistance with it. I've had to pay for all the medical. Like it is like zero assistance, right? When we're struggling to fucking pay rent, to even cover our rent, to put gas in the fucking cars, they're like everything is like, nope, you make too much money. Nope, you make too much money. Nope, you make too much money. And it's like fuck. It's like at some point you just want to be like, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm just not going to try to better myself. I'm just going to fucking go back and fucking do shit. And then I'll get all this shit for free, But there is that window. There's like that gap, right? It gets, the middle class of the United States gets really fucking stabbed on.
Yeah, I mean, even me, like, just paying healthcare for myself, just me, single by myself,
like,
right?
$400?
No. I'm actually, it's not that bad, but you have to think about somebody who is younger than me and who doesn't look at health coverage the way I do. So,
when you're old, you need it more.
You're an old man, dude.
Your back, your knees, your fucking we get it.
My neck,
my neck, my back. But I get it.
For me, I chose Kaiser, but I chose the cheaper plan, right? And so I'm paying like about $180 a month just for myself.
Yeah, that's not bad for Kaiser,
right? Which isn't bad. Now, granted, the trade-off is right low monthly. However, if I go see the doc, I want to say that shit's like
you get
$50 out of pocket.
Yeah, you got a high deductible.
I was like,
or not a high deductible, copay. Your copay, yeah. But see, the Kaiser is dope. Like when you need your flu shots or any vaccines, you just walk in and it's usually all free. They're like, oh yeah, here, boom. I have to pay for all that shit everywhere I go.
Here's the thing: you can't use Kaiser unless you're circumcised.
Yes. So,
You got to get your dick cut off first.
Kaiser started off as like a shipbuilding, or
I thought you were gonna say a bagel store.
no, they started off as like a ship or railroad company, and then they wanted to have their own medical for their employees, and they started their own medical company, and then that's how Kaiser started.
and then somehow this
mini donuts.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of fucked, dude. Like I was gonna tell the story about one of my homies, back home. One of my high school homies, was complaining about some bruises that he had on his arm or legs or something, and then he said one day he accidentally got a cut, and then he's just noticed, dude, it was bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. It wouldn't really clot, and so eventually he just went to the doc, and they checked like something and found out like his white cell count or something was stupid low, to the point where they were like, "You're going to the hospital right now."
Yeah,
and he was like, "Okay, I'll drive. That's no problem." They're like, "No. You're not driving, because if you get into an accident and you get hurt,
they're liable. Yeah.
You're fucking going to the hospital right now." So ambulance went over there. He was in there for I think 2 or 3 months. Come to find out, he had not lupus. It was some form of cancer, and he said, dude, he's like, a month in, I fucking lost my eyesight. I was like, what? He's like, dude, I was blind for a couple weeks.
That's scary as fuck.
Yeah, and I'm talking to a homie of mine that's God.
Is it like a brain cancer or what?
Was it lupus? No, it wasn't lupus. It was some. I don't remember, but it was some form of cancer that he had, that didn't really show him signs until, like I said, with with his legs, he saw the bruising and stuff like that. But I know when he got out, he said that his bill was it was a little over $1 million.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And he was like, but now here's the fucked up shit. He told me, he was like, I had like some baseline bullshit insurance, and he was like, the owner came to me. Now he works for like a compressor company, right? Like air compressors and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so the owner, he's just a regular guy. He still gives out bonuses at Christmas and Thanksgiving. He gives all the employees turkeys, that kind of guy. So one day he was sitting back talking to Jordan. Yeah, for like Thanksgiving. Like he gives everybody a fucking turkey. Here, happy Thanksgiving. Go enjoy the fucking weekend.
Fucking A.
Yeah, I mean, just a cool dude, right? And I mean, even I met the guy when I went there a couple times to visit him. But
did you get a turkey?
No, I bet I would. But he said that he was talking. He's like, yeah, dude. He came to me and was like, hey, dude, for like an extra fucking $20 a month, dude, you get this fucking cancer insurance or some stupid shit. And Jordan's like, dude, what the fuck? I don't need that shit. Nah. And he was like, you know what? Fuck it. And he signed in. He opted in. And fucking there it was a year or so later, he fucking, he got sick. And he was like, dude, if I didn't have that fucking type of insurance, I would have only received, I forgot the number he told me, but he was like, dude, I'd have been nearly $1 million in debt.
Yeah.
Fucking 30-year-old dude trying to figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? I was like, God damn.
Yo. That's so when we were on the highway, we saw that helicopter thing. You're like,
I was just going to bring that up. Yeah, we saw that bad accident, and then I was like, that helicopter landed on the fucking. There was a helicopter on the highway, and I was like, "See, I'm like, that's why we need that fucking helicopter."
Apparently, there were 2 helicopters.
Yeah, there was only one left when we got there.
Yeah, when we got up to the front, I think there was just only that one that took off. But damn,
I was like, dude, that's why we need that fucking. You need to get that helicopter insurance.
Yeah,
and then I was like, dude, that's 50 fucking grand.
So here's what's funny. The helicopter ride that I took out. Now this is all before I started vlogging and shit. But when I crashed in Azusa Canyon and I got life flighted out, that ride was only $6,000.
Yeah, that's cheap.
I was like, okay, like cool. But here's the thing. Now I was at Biola University, right, at the time. So Biola, it's a private college. So one of their requirements for every student on campus is you have to have medical insurance, right? And so I was like, shit, I ain't got none of that. And they were like, oh, don't worry about it. We offer it, too, and we can throw it in with your tuition, all that shit. I was like, bitch, the GI Bill gonna pay for that? Fuck yeah. So I got insurance. It was, I think, United or some stupid shit like that. All I know is that healthcare was expensive as a motherfucker, but it was the shit, dude.
Yeah.
I crashed, went to a fucking emergency room, was there for a couple days, and did not pay $1 fucking dollar, dude.
Damn, that's fucking dope.
Not one. If I went to the doc, it was $20, no matter who the fuck I went to, specialists, everybody. And I want to say the medicine was probably like, I think it was $10 or whatever, for prescription and shit like that. But yeah, like I remember pricing something that was comparable to that, and yeah, it was something stupid for just a single person. It was like $500 or $600 a month or some stupid shit. But the thing about that school is, think about how many people like they can group together, right? So of course, when you come to an insurance company as, hey, I'm this business,
yeah, it's a big group, it's cheaper.
Right? I have fucking 2,000 employees. Great, then you're gonna get a fucking a discount on that shit versus the smaller businesses. So that's something to always think about. I know a lot of people don't understand. Well, how come my employer don't fucking insure us or have insurance that's available? Well, probably because it's way too much and you just don't have enough employees. But if you work generally for a bigger company, corporation, shit like that, then they'll have enough employees.
I think they're required to give you insurance if they're a certain size.
Is it?
Yeah, certain size, and if you work full time or something like that. But yeah, that's what happened with my company. Well, we were on Kaiser, and then they decided to go with the same insurance that our parent company goes with, and we joined their program, which moved us to United Healthcare.
All right, amigos, I'm going to bed.
Bitch, it's 9:30.
Man.
It's old 30 for him. You're old as fuck.
Like, hold on. Look,
don't talk shit, Ghost.
ladies and gentlemen.
You old as fuck.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Don't talk shit, Ghost.
It is not the fucking evening news ain't came on yet, and Kenny's like,
you know what? In a different time zone, it's already came and went, man.
Kenny.
He said the news ain't even came on yet.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Fucking,
his baby's still awake.
She's not still awake. She's sleeping. There's exactly what I should be doing, because when she wakes up, I gotta get up.
But Kenny, let's be honest.
Kendra.
Red. Yeah, you shut the fuck up, Ghost.
Kenny. Look, Kenny. 9:30, bro. Seriously?
Yeah.
Seriously. I mean, look, you've been off work since.
You ain't go to work today.
Oh, you ain't go to work today?
Nah. You know what? Ghost.
And he took a nap. He even said, I took a nap today. It was nice.
Don't talk shit. I rode past your office and you weren't at work either.
Hey, I had the doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
But guess what? But I'm awake. I'm here drinking. You know
what?
Hey, Kenny, go get a beer. Come on, let's cheers. Cheers.
And you know what's funny? There's two people in here from 2 time zones away, and they're still awake.
You know what?
And they both, I believe, got more kids than you. Well,
that's fine. That's perfectly acceptable. You know what? I'm an old man, and I'm tired, and I'm kind of sick right now, and I'm going to bed.
Don't let me sway you, Kenny. Go to bed.
I'm going to bed.
No, to be honest.
You know what, Red? Hold on.
Hold my beer.
It's
fucking 9:30. Like you understand? Like that ain't even a 13-year-old curfew.
Where were you on this ride? This is where I want to know. You know, I wasn't gonna bring this up.
Damn, he did. I did see some comments like, "Where's Red's bike?"
Where is Red's bike? That's exactly
what comment. Where is Red's bike?
Where's Red? Because you were talking all this shit about how you're gonna show up, you're gonna ride a day early, and all this stuff.
You're gonna show up, but show down.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the R6 wheel wasn't in possession at the time, and but it's all good. But Kenny, that's old shit. Okay, we talking about
we bring up old shit.
We talking about right. We living in the moment.
That was like weeks ago.
We living in the moment, son. We living in the moment. And
in the moment, I'm tired, and in the moment, you getting called out for not going on this ride with us.
Okay, and see that happened. ED happened. Okay, this is happening. Okay, Like you can't control what
like
happened
that.
in the past. I can only affect what's happening. Right. So I don't know, man. I don't know what to say.
Man.
Look. All right. Okay, answer me this. What time do you expect to be waking up in the morning?
Oh, shit, 7 by 7.
So you telling me you finna sleep a solid 10 hours?
Yeah.
After the nap you took today?
Yeah, I mean he's like
13
hours a day. Fuck. Do you need a cane?
You're
I
not
think we
making
need to
this
do
any
a
better,
fucking
Ghost.
cane
You're not
for
making this
Kenny.
better, Ghost.
A cane for Kenny.
Better. You're a fucking dick.
Look,
you know what?
I'm just trying to
I'm fighting a cold. All right.
Okay.
I'm tired. You know what? You shut the hell up, X.
Oh, that's funny, dude.
You know, even if it was,
Wow.
you know, kudos to me. I'm gonna do all of those things. All right, clapping your wife's cheeks, fucking.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, we never know. X, she could be standing there like
she's not.
I don't know. Giving him that look like
it's bedtime, Kenny.
Right.
And if she was, you know, it'd be fine. I'd tell you guys go fuck yourselves, and I would go to bed because sometimes you just gotta do what the wife wants you to do.
Let me ask you this before you leave. What was that, Chuck?
I said it kind of sounds like that's what you're doing.
That's not.
Oh, hey, Kenny. I forgot to ask. Did you order a throttle lock yet?
I did not order the throttle lock
You should
yet.
fucking order that.
You know what? You know, I made it that whole trip without it. I'm good. I feel stupid.
Yeah, those things make me uneasy.
It didn't work.
Wait, hold on. Did you seriously rode 1,000 miles throttle on hand on throttle?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yes.
Motherfucker.
You know, we went to a Harley
I did most of
store.
the trip. I did most of the trip with that. I barely used it.
You know what? You can't.
I barely used it.
You can't. You know what? I've got video of you fucking legs up, hands out in the air like you're fucking flying on the bow of the Titanic, bitch.
Oh no, but
See, that was like a very. That was in total maybe 10 miles. I used that.
No, you know what? Let me go through this fucking
like 10 miles. Get
right
out of
now.
here. I think I just call him bullshit.
Motherfucker,
like
no, that was not 10 miles.
Yeah,
I mean, you were like fucking arms out like you were on the Titanic, dude. I got you.
Yeah, if it was me, I'd probably be sitting Indian style on the tank, just fucking shuffling cards or something, dude. Because yeah, for me, I'm all about a throttle locker, especially if that shit's flat. Yeah.
Oh, dude, there was a lot of flat. There was a lot.
Yeah. All you gotta do is lean left and right to fucking get the bike to fucking go around corners.
I barely used it.
I like being in total control. I've never even used
I did
cruise
go to
control
a Harley
on a car.
store before we left. I was trying to find one, and the one that I bought that was a universal fit did not fit my bike.
Oh, that's what that box is. I was in my garage today, like working on the bike, and I was like, "What the fuck is that box?" I didn't even go look at it. I was like,
"Yeah, that's what it is." I left that throttle lock in your house, dude. Actually,
well, it's all broken now. It's not like you can return it.
Yeah, I can't.
He was like drilling holes, trying to widen it, working on it. I'm like, "Bitch, we should be asleep."
Yeah, that didn't work. Yeah, throw that bitch away. You know what? I've made it all these years without a throttle lock. I don't need a fucking throttle
dude, that
lock.
lady.
I'm good.
So we went to this Harley. It was like a Harley
she was a bitch.
dealership, complete bitch. She's like, "Oh, what did she say? Oh, you guys right, crotch rockets." And then she was like she was mean, dude. She was an asshole until she realized that we were like riding 1,000 miles, and then her attitude changed.
But at that point, you could already tell she was just fucking just.
Yeah.
But so that's your attitude towards crotch rocket riders?
Yeah,
they're not real.
Kenny was like, "I'm offended. That's offensive."
Yeah, and it's kind of like that's how you want to start this conversation, lady, by fucking offending your customer, right? Like, all right.
Why? What the fuck?
There's a lot of sport bike riders that ride and put on more miles on their bike every year than these cruiser guys.
You're a crotch rocket rider? Okay, well,
crotch rocket rider.
Fuck out of here!
You should
because you ride a Harley. What do you think? You're better than me?
Yeah, that's exactly what it felt like.
And you probably log more miles than she does.
Oh, guaranteed.
Hey, fuck out of here, man. I don't see your people fucking doing this ride with me. Where are your people at?
I mean, look, to be honest, the bikes that I see with the most amount of miles, yes, I would say, grouped together, Harleys do have higher mileage. But the numbers that made me go, what the fuck, has always been a fucking touring bike.
Mm-hmm.
Always
Yep.
touring. So yes,
Sort of sport bike.
yeah,
Kinda,
you'll see
yep.
50,000 to say 80,000 Harleys all day long. Why? Because they're ridden slower. They're ridden in more of a straight line.
Because it's like a
and-
1980s fucking Harley. It's been fucking.
no, like I mean, even the 2000, yeah, okay, probably 90s, yeah, 90s, early 2000s, but like I said, touring bikes, whether Japanese or BMWs, you'll see 120.
Yeah, that's what's crazy.
The most I've personally seen was on a FJ with a rear car tire, and that shit had like 240 something thousand miles on it. Original motor and
How many owners?
I think same guy.
Really?
Man,
that's a lot of miles on a bike.
Yeah. I feel like I've seen that mod before on another bike where they put a car tire as a rear.
Well,
I've seen that somewhere before.
It's a bitch to lean over.
Yeah, I definitely.
Oh yeah, I guess if you're doing that type of work, man, you're not trying to lean. You're just trying to go straight, which I get it. Okay.
So I asked him. I was like, "Why the car tire?" And he was like, "Well, because I get like 80,000 miles out of it." And I'm like,
that's insane, dude. Imagine getting 80,000 miles out of a car tire.
I mean, because think about it. You're not nearly putting, as much weight on the tire, so it's not going to wear out.
Imagine trying to turn on that tire.
Man. No, I mean, I've seen about 4 or so bikes just out and about on a flat car tire, and yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've seen 1 or 2.
I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, in the canyon, he's way slower, and he's probably got to fight that fucking handlebar like he's trying to do pull-ups and shit. But he can get it to turn. I mean, they seem to pull out of parking lots just fucking fine. So.
And he's not carving canyons with it, probably.
Yeah, no. Yeah. This dude's on the fucking freeway just trying to be like, I'm trying to get this thing to 400K before I die.
I don't like that fucking attitude like that. Oh, you're on a fucking crotch rock. You're on a sport bike. You ain't riding.
Oh, I don't
like what the fuck? Like I don't like the stereotypes that go along with.
It comes like it's apparent as soon as you start riding too. I remember back when I started riding, everybody like that one group of people was like, "Oh, you should get this bike," and then I got that bike, and then I met a whole other group of people that said my bike is shit, and it was like back and forth, so fucking confusing bullshit. Mm-hmm. It took a while to realize that doesn't matter, man. Yep. No matter what you're doing, you have fun. You can be bouncing around on a pogo stick with a dildo on the seat.
No, it's
talk about confusing. Ride a fucking jitsu.
I remember when I took a bike trip with my dad a bunch of years ago, and it was me, him, and a couple of his Harley friends. And we were supposed to go to Sturgis, but it didn't work out, so we ended up just riding around the southeast for about a week or two. But man, like they were like ended up being like pretty nice, but at first they were just fucking dicks. Like I rode up on my ZX14, and they're on a bunch of fucking Harleys, like. Oh yeah, you Harley riders, and I outrode the fuck out of these guys. And I don't like that fucking stereotype that just because you ride a sport bike that you are not a rider. Like
Harley riders, it's not even sport bikes. It's anything not a Harley.
Yeah. And I remember too before my dad bought his Harley. They gave him shit because he was the only dude riding up on a fucking, a Honda Cruiser. Everybody's got fucking, fucking street glides and road glides and shit. And sure, my dad wanted a Harley anyway, but he couldn't afford a Harley at the time. Dude, so that's he had what he had. But still, like it's like what the fuck are you like really why?
It's to each his own. It really is to each his own. It's like the guy with the denim shirt on. Looks at the guy with the spandex Under Armour walking around town, raises an eyebrow, and the spandex Under Armour guy looks back at the denim shirt guy and says, "What the fuck are you thinking?" Everybody's got bullshit. I guess.
Yeah, it's just the whole
American
in general was like just really fucking made me angry. Like, and then all of a sudden she changed her fucking tune.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it was obvious. Like it was super obvious.
Then
I thought that was weird.
You should have walked around the corner. Kenny, you should have walked around the corner and tell that bitch to come blow you now. Because obviously you then have our respect. So
Yeah, well, she was super old, and that would have just been
no teeth,
Gross.
ma'am.
Oh,
Ew.
You know what? That's what you got a point there, Ghost and Red. You know, no teeth. Yeah.
No, I did not say that. It's gross.
I thought that's what you said.
No.
But you know what?
Thank
I'm old. I'm old, and I can't hear things. So
I get mad at people all day long, like all the time. I'll pass by a fucking bike, and I'll just look at his bike, and I'll be like, "What the fuck are you thinking? It sounds like shit," or something like that. But then I remember, oh, maybe my shit sounds like shit too. Maybe I'm fucking ugly. Maybe my balls stink. Just
the only time that I'm like is when it's like visually obvious that people don't take care of their bikes. Like, and that's only because like I feel like I understand like you need to like take care of this thing like
when they forget to put the pin in their axle nut.
Oh yeah, like stuff like that. Like
no, bitch, no. It's that it's that guy that pulls up, right? He's got on probably some fucking sandals, but the kind with the Velcro, right, that goes across the toe and the ankle and shit. And you look over, right? He's got some sort of helmet on that looks like it's been kicked around like a soccer ball, no shield, wearing sunglasses, and his fucking chain is damn near dragging on the ground. It's that fucking dude.
Yeah, that guy gets it a little bit. Yeah, that guy gets it.
I'll be honest. I'm the first one to look down at somebody that doesn't maintain their fucking bike.
Yeah, like you gotta take care of your stuff, man. Like,
right.
You're like, hey, sir, you might want to zip tie that fucking little fairing back on there. It could fly off and fucking, I don't know, hit a car.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, you might want to tighten up that chain before it snaps and cuts your foot off.
Yeah, don't substitute bolts for zip ties. Like that's
yeah.
I mean,
what's wrong with that? No, I'm just kidding.
In a pinch, man. That's what zip ties are for, Kenny. In a pinch.
Yeah, it'll work.
I'm not gonna lie, I keep a stash of zip ties around all the time because you never know when somebody's bike is gonna break down and need one. But
and Harley chip linkages are easy.
Those are temporary fixes. Those are temp fixes. Temp fix is not 100,000 miles, you know.
No, I feel you, man. It's not just you with the Harley guys. So I've already overheard it. Like, oh, it's fucking Indian. I'm like, bitch, my bike is more American made than your fucking bike. So,
yeah, that's true. It might have been assembled here, but all the fucking parts are built in Vietnam or Japan and Croatia. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Every single piece of that bike was not built in America. So fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The attitude that some of those Harley riders give her.
I just thought that was interesting.
I don't think that's everybody, but that lady was definitely. She put it out there like deep and hard.
I bet she
did.
That
thing is,
shut up, Red. I knew you were gonna say something, motherfucker.
You've been over and you took.
She showed true colors. Okay.
And then the kid with the mullet.
Oh my God, we saw a kid with a mullet.
Yeah.
We saw a kid with the most hardcore mullet I've ever seen.
Yeah,
that shit made you jealous, didn't it?
Yo, it was straight up like Joe Dirt status. Like this.
Yeah.
Was he in a Camaro?
No, him and his dad pulled up in some kind of like old truck.
Yep.
And he got out and his dad was like teaching him how to like pump gas. And I thought that was cool. But then when he turned to the side, it's like, oh,
yeah,
like straight
the blonde fucking mullet.
Yo,
like
he had camo
Dana
pants
kind
on.
of mullet.
Yes.
Or...
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he had camo pants on.
He did. He had camo pants on.
Yeah.
Question,
he was straight eyeballing us. He was eyeballing us too because we parked like 2 pumps over.
Yeah, no, the Harleys were sitting at the corner.
Oh yeah.
Those the Harleys, they're just sitting there.
Hey,
I've never seen a black man before.
I had my helmet on. I'm pretty sure that's not what it was, but it's possible. We were in somewhere in Utah.
Yeah,
of course. Probably one of them Mormons.
I had never seen signs that said no service.
What do you mean?
So like in Utah, you drive like a good 30-40 miles. Every exit says no services, meaning there's no gas stations. Yeah. There's nothing. Because we were like,
that's good to know.
So we had planned to to turn around in a city called
Grade 8.
Sulphurdale, and we were like, okay, when we hit Sulphurdale, that's our 1,000 miles to turn around. So we hit Sulphurdale. There's nothing out there.
No.
Every sign was like no services, no service. And they said the next town was like 50 miles. Kenny has 30 miles on his fucking tank, and we're like, fuck. And I'm like, dude, did you look? Or like, neither of us looked to see if there was even a town here.
Hey, well, you don't have to talk about this right now.
Like,
see, this is where my black ass would have already have figured out exactly what fucking stop we stopping at. Like, all right, Kenny can go how many miles? Okay, 102.
Yeah. So you can't plan these trips like that, man.
There's no way I want to be in the middle of no fucking where waiting on goddamn AAA to come fucking put gas in my gas.
We made it to a gas station. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we did. We had plenty of time. We had
and you motherfuckers also slept in a goddamn park or some stupid shit one night, right?
No, it wasn't a night. It was for 30 minutes.
It's like 30 minutes, yeah.
That sounds like Train Spotting.
Yeah, it was 30 minutes on a park on a
sense of
bench.
adventure, Red.
A bench where? In
a rest stop.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about what state?
In Utah.
Is Utah?
No,
Yeah.
bitch. I'm referring to back before that, sir. Back when y'all.
Are you talking about Seattle?
Yeah, that trip.
I didn't know.
Yeah, see,
I slept on a fucking bus stop.
Yeah, well.
Those you guys. Oh, yeah, I slept in front of a subway. Yes, yeah.
See, without proper planning, ladies and gentlemen, you could possibly run out of gas or sleep in a park.
You know what?
Well, okay.
I wasn't planning on sleeping all night. I just needed a quick cat nap.
Yeah.
And then
this is a quick little siesta.
You can't plan naps.
Kenny, can you hear your heart?
What'd you say?
Oh, I was just saying I've gotten myself in situations where, don't get me wrong.
Nah, you got to plan. I'm telling you.
Hey, who muted E-Heart? You muted E-Heart.
Yeah, I did just now because I thought maybe I had muted her by accident, and I don't think I did. But
you can't.
I know. I just did.
You can, Ghost.
I can't.
I just hit that button just because maybe.
Look on the left side over there.
Oh.
Well, I know she wasn't muted before.
She was in the middle of saying.
She was talking.
Oh fuck, man! I'm sorry. I didn't do that.
Hey, E-Heart, unmute.
I can't hear. I can't hear her.
E-Heart, all you gotta do is touch your phone.
I can't unmute her.
Dude, I feel like a dick. I did not know she was talking. I thought maybe something was broken.
Well, you are kind of a dick.
I tried to fix it.
Damn, Kenny.
You know what? This is all Red's fault.
I can't.
I could have been in bed right now.
Yeah, for some reason that's weird. It should let me unmute her, but it won't let me.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Sorry, you hurt.
She gotta mute herself on the phone. Sorry. You blame Kenny. Kendra. Blame Kendra. Dude, there's this part. We were at this gas station.
Yeah,
and there was bugs everywhere.
You bring up
and like they were falling from the fucking ceiling. Oh, you saw that video? Yeah, I posted that video in the chat. Yeah, dude, they were falling from the fucking ceiling. But when the bug landed on him, he freaked out, dude. I was like,
that's not what happened, dude.
That's what happened.
That's pretty much how you edited it. That's
it. I didn't even edit it. That was like a whole clip. Just boom, done.
No, that's just how you made it look, man. That's fake news, bro.
E-Heart's still muted.
Yeah, I'm sorry, E-Heart. I didn't know that.
I can't unmute her.
I'm sorry, I fucked up.
Maybe she had trouble unmuting. She'll be back. There you go.
Hello?
There, now we can hear you.
I still can't hear her.
I couldn't unmute you.
Yeah, I'm gonna log out again and then come back. You know what? No.
Let's figure
my phone's a piece of shit. Like, I wasn't able to unmute myself. I had to restart the entire phone to regain controls.
Oh.
Man, Kenny. Fuck your
my phone's retarded. I just need a new one. No.
Why is it my fault, man?
It was already broken.
You're mean, motherfuckers.
We ain't mean, Kenny. We just telling the truth. That's all.
Yeah, you know what? You know who's not telling the truth? GhostNinja.
I'm telling the truth. Do you want me to show the video right now? I'll show the video.
You know what? I got fucking video of you too fucking screaming about bugs.
I put that in there too. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's one of the things where you get off the bike, look up and be like, nope, shield down, and just keep everything
on. Yeah, dude, it was crazy. But there were beetles.
I don't think we realized that until after we got off the bike, and we're like, "What the fuck are all these bugs like?"
But it wasn't the flying bugs; it was those big ass beetles. They were everywhere.
Oh, dude, it was pretty disgusting.
Ew.
Yeah, they were gross.
Yeah, but that was in
Were they
Nevada.
like splat and there were
Baker,
guts and
Nevada?
blood everywhere?
No, we were in a gas station. So
yeah, that was Baker.
falling.
Yeah, that was Baker. Yeah, that was Baker with the giant fucking thermometer thing. Yeah, that was the Death Valley.
Death Valley, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it was hot as fuck when we were riding back, though. It was pretty warm. And then those fucking what was those cars? The GTIs or whatever.
Oh yeah, going through Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah, going through Vegas.
Oh, they weren't too bad. I thought that one kid's car was kind of cool, only because I like those GTIs. I am kind of a fan.
Yeah, I mean the weather was weird though because it was like hot and then cold and hot and then cold. It was kind of annoying, but it wasn't too bad.
I think we hit every type of weather like you could imagine on a trip besides snow.
Well, we thought we were gonna hit snow because
you thought we were gonna hit snow.
Well, I mean, it didn't seem that far off, but it got cold right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was fun though, man. I definitely enjoyed it. We got to do this 1500. We got to do that.
Do what now?
The 15? The 1500?
Yeah, but I think we'll do a loop. Let's do a loop. That way it's not as boring.
1,500 in a day?
36 miles. Or 36 hours.
36 miles.
I mean 36 hours. So 1,500 miles in 36 hours.
Well,
if you knock out the 1K in like 19 hours like we did, and just go to sleep for a fucking night, a full night, you can get a full night, and then you just have $500.
Yeah,
500 miles the next day. I think that'd be easy.
Or you could just do 750.
Nah. I mean, you could, but I feel like if you knock out the 1,000 miles in one day and you get in like 19 hours, and even less, I think we could, like we were saying earlier, we could have done it.
1,500 miles in 36 hours.
Yeah, we could have done the 1K in probably like 18 hours, 17 and a half hours, but without all the issues we had. But if you knock that out in the first day, you can get a full like 8 hours of sleep and hit a bar, and then finish the 500 miles the next day.
Wasted. Just bang out that 500 wasted on Jägermeister.
Well, hey, I'm looking on the Iron Butt Association's webpage right now. There's a 1,500, 1,000 miles in 36 hours, and then there's a 1,500 gold, which is 1,500 miles in less than 24 hours.
I think we could have. No, we couldn't have done that.
You know, that shit would have been fucking.
Because we were at 19, and then
that would have been rough.
Yeah, but you guys lost time in the accident.
Yeah, there's certain things you can't take. Can't deal with.
Right.
Hey,
well, we spent an hour. We spent an hour at the gas stop, right?
Yeah,
and then we spent half an hour sleeping. So that's an hour and a half that we.
Yeah.
At least an hour we could have knocked off.
Yeah.
And then how much?
And then that Nevada stop was at least.
It was like 30 minutes.
All right, real quick question. Nobody Google this, but what do you think the world record is from LA to New York on a motorcycle is?
Ooh, I'm gonna say. Oh, that's a good question.
Like
I'm gonna say it's
the fastest.
28 hours.
Don't
28
look
hours.
it up.
I'm not looking.
I'm somewhere in there.
28.
I'm gonna say 32 hours.
Maybe 30 hours.
Yeah.
28. What is it?
What is it?
38 hours and 49 minutes.
38 hours?
That's almost like
38.
No.
Well, it's 39 hours. Just fuck 39 hours by 11.
You know, all I hear is cocaine.
So, but guess what the bike is though?
What?
It's like a 250 or something.
It's like a
no, it's
something.
BMW K1600 GT. It's the touring bike.
That's the big freaking touring
Fucking
bike.
comfy as shit. Probably heat ribs.
No, but that thing is fast as fuck.
It's a 6-cylinder.
On April 10th,
Jesus.
It's straight 6.
Yes. Yeah.
on April 10th, 2019, a guy beat it with 37 hours and 7 minutes.
Oh shit! On what?
Shit.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't give me what kind of bike.
Man, I mean, I want to try
name?
to. Wait, did you get your little thing, Kenny, from the mail?
Oh, no, I didn't check the mail. I haven't checked it in a couple of days. I'll check it tomorrow.
Solo Cannonball Run.
What's his name? Do you know?
Adam Frasca.
Never trust an Adam.
I don't know.
They make up everything.
I'm curious how he runs that 1K in a day and all those challenges. Because they didn't charge us anything. You didn't have to pay anything to get the letter and the fucking little bat. The
Rode from Manhattan to New York to Redondo Beach.
Jesus.
And he did it on
2014 Yamaha Super Tenere.
Super Tenere, yeah, no shit. Yamaha,
What?
bitch. It's it's Yamaha's GS pretty much.
Yeah.
Hey,
They're
Ghost,
adventure
save all of your receipts and stuff, because you can send it to the Iron Butt to get their award too.
Yeah, I have them saved.
Okay,
Wait,
I'll probably be sending mine in next week.
Let me know where to send them.
Yeah, there's an address. I think it's $40. Then they just they pretty much do the same thing. They just approve everything and they send you your certificate.
Hey, this
So that was
Go ahead.
first run in 1914 and took 11 days.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing something about that.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
The first trip on a motorcycle from LA or some stupid shit.
Yeah, first solo run from LA to New York was in 1914 on an Indian. It took 11 days.
Damn.
Yeah, 11 days. Yeah.
That's a long time.
But that cat who did that in 7 hours, he also rode back to fucking New York. Like, god damn, dog. 6,100.
I ran across his channel and he was doing I don't call it, it's just an actual challenge, but he's doing this whole 4 corners things where he hits all 4 corners of the United States.
Yeah,
it's motorcycle.
It's like just a bucket list kind of thing to do.
You know what I want to do?
Retire.
Yeah,
we need to do this ride.
I did the 4
ultimate
corners
coast to coast. It's from Key West to some bullshit spot in a fucking Alaska to Prudhoe Bay, Alaska.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. Prudhoe
You got
Bay.
30 days.
Dude, that's like 9,000 miles.
Yeah, man.
It's some
in
stupid
30 days though. That's plenty of time.
Yeah, dude.
Right,
I remember.
I know that I could make it from Key West to at least Tennessee in a day, and then at least from Tennessee to the Great Lakes in a day, and then maybe at least from Key West to Canada in 3 to 4 days.
If you do like a big day and then maybe do a small day and then do another big day.
You got to do it solo?
No, it doesn't say solo. It just says I'm just looking on the Iron Butts webpage of the list of some of the rides they have. It says the time limit for this ride is 30 days. That's it.
Are you looking at the saddle sore stuff?
Yeah, the ironbutt.com.
Dude, that's so long on Google Maps, it zooms out. You can see the curvature of the Earth.
Hold on. Where's the link to this?
Yeah, prepare your asshole.
It's 5,000.
Oh, the ultimate coast to coast?
Yeah.
According to Google Maps, it's 5,488 miles and takes 95 hours by car.
That's if you went straight across, like just
And
straight
if you-
nonstop.
And if you never stop.
Sounds about right.
I'm sorry. I
You must obtain DVR every. What the hell is that?
Oh, you have to stop. You have to stop like every.
It just says you must obtain
I
DVR
forget what
every
DVR
350
means, but
miles.
Yeah, the military has the same thing. Like if you travel like for so many like miles, like you have to show that you've stopped to rest every 350 miles, and they won't pay you.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah.
Wait, 350?
Yeah, I think ours is 350. I forget what the DBR stands for, but basically you have to stop every 350 miles or they won't pay you.
Oh, you have to
show
use
that
a
you
track.
rested.
You have to use a tracking device too.
Wait, you mean stop for how long?
To rest. Like I don't know. It doesn't say
an
like
hour or something. Because I'm like 350 miles is like what, like
I don't
5
know.
hours, 6 hours.
Yeah, and then if you want to, I know if you're on official travel, I think if you have to drive more than 350 miles, like you technically get 2 days because they don't want you traveling more than 350 miles in a day.
Damn, they won't even let you do a full 8 hours on the road.
They'd probably make you fly.
Yeah, for most stuff, you'd probably just fly.
And then rent a car and then trash it and then send it back, right, Kenny?
What are we talking about, man? I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
I mean, you said it on here, sir.
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
I mean, but Google knows.
Let's see. My
I've done
last
some work to some some rental vehicles, but they never officially, I wouldn't say trash. They were just kind of dirty.
So I did a
Just kinda
500 miler, but I had to do
Hey,
250.
sand is when you live in a beachy place. Like sand is
He can't
acceptable.
hear.
Yeah.
So you can't hear Adam either, huh, Kenny?
I can't hear anybody, dude. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
You're a dick.
Right?
I didn't even know Adam was
Knocked
here,
over
man.
everybody.
Really?
Adam, I'm sorry, man. I wasn't ignoring you. I didn't even know you were here.
He can't hear you.
Nope, can't hear shit.
So okay, so you remember back in the day when Google would pick random people in the Hangout to just do weird shit.
It's back to it
Nope.
again.
Maybe it's back again. Like I'm talking, dude. We've had weird shit to the point where half of us could hear half of us, and
Yeah.
then when you listen on YouTube, like the one half couldn't be heard at all, and you're like, wait, what the fuck is going on? It's just weird shit, dude.
Somebody's fucking with us. You
Maybe.
can see the curvature of the earth. Holy cow.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's a long ass.
Did you go to
fucking
Google
drive.
Maps? How did you get to the Google Maps for that?
Wait, what?
Maps.google.com.
Oh, but then you had to put it. You just put in each location.
Yeah, I just put
Wait,
it.
okay, how far is that? 5,488. God damn.
Let's do it, Ghost. You won't do it, no balls.
Man,
Not on this bike.
Look, it'd be hard to do that shit on a fucking like a gold, something super comfortable, dude.
Yeah, because
like
once
look
you get past this North Dakota place, man, there ain't nothing up in here.
I know I could make it to North Dakota. After that, I don't. You figure that's 4 days. I don't know what would happen after that.
You'd be Canadian.
So
Yeah, I'd be Canadian. I think I'd make it to Alberta and be like, "Fuck it, dude. Here, I'm just staying right here, dude."
once you get up
I'm
there
Canadian now.
into the
Look
top
at
of
me.
British
You're
Columbia
Canadian
and
now.
Yukon, it gets pretty hairy up there.
Yeah, that's
Back in the 90s, it was like dirt roads,
I
not
can
even
tell you,
gravel.
in
What is,
1988, when we drove down from Anchorage, this was a dirt fucking road.
Yeah, dirt road, not even gravel.
so Kenny, Adam was saying when you get up in the British Columbia area, it gets a little
Icy.
Yeah.
icy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Like
I see the curvature now.
Where does Snowcat live? I might just end up camping there.
Not
for a
icy,
month.
dirty.
Alberta.
I think Snowcat lives in Vancouver, doesn't he?
No,
He lives in Alberta.
Oh, well,
Oh,
yeah. See, you see
Calgary.
all those? There's a bunch of dots right there. One
Yeah.
of those might be my new house.
Oh,
I'm just gonna stay there and never leave.
God, that's fucking.
How far away is America? 4,000 miles. Hey, I'm just gonna stay here.
This is me now.
Right. Heard y'all got great.
I am the
healthcare up here.
captain now.
Right?
Yeah.
Great healthcare up here.
Yeah.
So I did
You're
do all
Canadian
that
now.
after basic training, not on a bike though.
Hey, Chucks. Thank you. I was about to say, can you go?
Oh shit, that's a
satellite view.
dirt. No, dude, Google Maps doesn't go there, and that road looks like dirt.
Yeah, yeah.
What? That does look like a dirt road.
There is no street.
Where did you zoom in at?
Northern Canada coming into Alaska.
Yeah, there's no asphalt connecting Canada and Alaska.
All right, so I know I
That
can't
means
take
gas
R1.
stations are probably super fucking rare.
Oh,
there,
that is
too.
a dirt fucking road, dude.
Which one of those is the ice highway?
Oh wait. Do we have?
Oh.
There we go. Oh, it is paved.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, really?
Parts of it, anyway.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
man,
probably
Alaska-
parts of
They're out
it.
in the middle of
Alaska
fucking
looks
nowhere,
nice.
though.
I mean,
Probably very green.
So okay, so that's the thing, right? Once you get up northern Americas, you're gonna see a lot of that bullshit. And then halfway through Canada, you're probably gonna be so sick of fucking mountains and trees and beautiful fucking lakes off to the side that you could just fucking strangle somebody. Like,
I just want to get back to Detroit already, damn it.
right. I haven't seen a fucking airplane in fucking 214 hours.
Oh, God
dude. I'm
damn,
sick of
that's
this
like.
shit. I mean, think about it, dude. There's nothing out there. There's nothing. He's like, all I see is Ford F-150s, Chevy Silverados, fucking tractors, and goddamn logging trucks. That's
All right.
Bro, you're like next to Russia there.
Yeah, you can see Russia.
Okay, I got a question. Has anybody ever? All right, so you could do Google Maps, right? And you get directions to some place. Do you think you could click your way like across the country? Like, how long would that fucking take?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like,
Are you talking about go to the road, go to the driver view, and then click your way all the way through?
Yeah, and you click your way.
Oh, shit.
You can't do that.
You're talking about sometime in December is probably when you finish.
Is there even a fucking, airport? Or, is there even anything in Dead Horse? Like,
In where?
that Dead Horse, the final
Yeah,
destination.
there's a
Perpetual
store and a truck stop.
There's a bar there.
When you get there,
This is your ice road, Kenny, from Fairbanks to Prudhoe Bay. This
Really?
is the ice road.
that's the Isa Road.
Yep.
What the
I'm
fuck is in
pretty
Prudhoe Bay anyway?
What?
What the
A
fuck is
bar.
up there?
Prudhoe Bay is a giant oil field, dude.
Oh,
Like you quit zooming in on it for a second.
Yeah, you guys zoom in. There's nothing there. There's an airport. You can fly back.
yeah. Just leave this fucking bike here. Like,
Oh, hey,
That's where you buy a Craigslist bike and be like, well,
yeah. So
all this works.
So
yeah, I made it.
Yeah.
at
There you go.
at fucking Next, like I don't know how many times, at least 5 or 6, we would have customers that would be flying out of LAX back to Australia. What they did was they flew into fucking like Florida or some shit,
That
bought
looks
a
like
bike,
snow.
Bought a bike cash, $3-4 grand, and rode that shit all the way to LA, and now they're like 2 days from leaving and they're trying to fucking sell the bike.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then you give them $1,000 for it.
Yeah, pretty much, or less.
Man, there ain't shit up here.
That looks no.
It's pretty barren.
Google strip clubs and see what you come up with in Dead Horse.
Oh man, there ain't nothing.
Come on, son. I don't think
Bro, that road's dirt too. That's the Dalton Highway. It's not paved.
That's
yeah,
straight
there's probably gonna be a lot of that. So definitely get the
the
H2
R1 is
ready, Kenny.
probably
Yeah.
gonna be the best bike for this trip.
No, yeah, the H2 will be fine.
No, that's a negative, sir.
Hey, it's got
Hey,
traction
you
control,
go-
right?
Although I did see on Instagram somebody in Europe I think has got an H2 with saddlebags. So I mean I'm not going to deny that it's doable. I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah, well, where there's a will, there's a way, man.
Yeah, sure, man.
We got
I mean, the H2 SX comes with saddlebags, so there's
Yeah,
probably
you could always
there's
get one
probably
out.
But
people
I
that
want to know like along that way, where can you see some a little bit of local Eskimo?
Eskimo pie.
Oh, a little Eskimo town.
Eskimo pie.
Yeah.
Come on, baby, let's go in here and make some Eskimo pies.
Yeah, we see this local Eskimo at.
I don't
Is that
know,
racist? I don't want to be racist. That's
There
just
is
saying.
nothing on this road, dude.
Let me ask you this, Kenny.
Huh?
Probably gotta bring
She-
gas with you.
Kenny, if she was shaved down there, would you be surprised?
I think I would just be surprised to
Huh.
Could you
just
catch
to
cold?
see in
Could you catch
general.
cold?
Yeah. Like, oh shit. Ghost is like, oh,
Red knows where that's from.
we're on the Dalton Highway in the middle of all these like trees. There's a place called the Eskimo Pie.
You're like, that sounds delicious. Oh,
Yeah.
that's not what I thought it was.
Of course we got to stop. Of course I'm surprised. That's man. You know what, Red? You do this shit to me all the fucking time, man.
What?
Like I'll be trying to get out of here, and then you say some shit, and then 45 minutes later, I realize that I was supposed to be.
Hey,
in bed,
hey, it's been 40 minutes. Shut the fuck up, Kenny.
You're
You still have
Don't
5
go.
minutes.
Yeah,
and
still got
Ghost
5
and I were
minutes.
talking about this shit the other day too. You always do this, and for somehow I always get fucking suckered into it.
For somehow.
For somehow, for
He just
for
making up shit
somehow.
now. Just,
Yeah,
you
he is.
motherfucker.
He said for somehow.
For somehow.
That road's a whole lot of dirt.
yeah, so that's your obstacle there, Kenny. There's a lot of nothing possible Eskimo pie at the end of the road trip.
I would totally be down to buy an adventure bike and go on a ride like that.
You like a GS 1200? Let's do it.
That's 500.
No,
miles.
I would probably buy like this Kawasaki.
Wait,
or
Fairbanks.
something.
Wait, Fairbanks is.
Let's do
Cali, right?
KLRs. KLR 650. That shit will just keep going.
Yeah.
sure if you don't mind going, 55.
Yeah, you gotta go slow the whole way, but
Wait, did you say a KLR 650?
yeah.
Oh, bitch. No.
Look, it won't break down. That's the key. Right?
Motherfucker, you will get on the north side of town and be like, "Hey, man, I
I'm
think this
done.
is not a good deal." Yeah, it'd be like me taking my fucking DRZ on a road, dude. I won't ride my DRZ to your fucking house, Ghost. Like, let alone.
That does not look
200
like
miles.
that doesn't look like a good long-term road bike.
Wait, so
Just
that's
last.
I'm looking at the
So
KLR.
that's
I'm looking
it
at
to
the picture. You
fucking
can probably modify it. Like,
Herring?
I mean, people have done it. They've crossed the.
I don't know if I
freaking
like those
world
tires
on a KLR, but
They
What'd you
just
say, Ryan?
the reason I said it is just because they don't break down.
Oh no, they do
And
break
you
down.
do they?
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
I forgot they're very
Oh,
dependable.
yeah.
They're
Especially when
also
you're
great
running
and
They're just
stable on the
easy to
freeway.
fix is the thing.
So, okay, I found something out about the DRZ yesterday. If my fucking petcock on the DRZ happens to go out, there's a cheaper alternative, and that's a Yamaha fucking YZ250. Same fucking thing. So you have a lot of compatible parts with bikes like that. So
Yeah, that's the thing about the KLR is that they designed it in like
I
1985.
was watching something about on a car channel that I have on YouTube, and they were saying like
Remember, he can't hear you.
on
Yeah.
you can't hear me, Red?
no, we can hear you. But you can't hear Adam.
Oh, well, I was saying on people buy parts for like Ferraris and all these like really expensive cars, but they don't realize that the same part are made by like a universal company that makes shit for Ford. So you can buy the same part that comes off a Ford that will be compatible with like a Ferrari, just for instance, and you pay like a quarter of the price. I thought that was funny. So yeah, you can probably find a shit ton of compatible parts.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Even Harley has Japanese parts on it.
Yeah,
out there
because they all made in Japan.
There's only a few manufacturers of actual components.
Right.
Anyways,
that
like
shit,
Denso
wait, hold on, shut up, Kenny.
Mitsubishi.
Oh wait, okay, say that again there, Adam.
Like Denso and Mitsubishi and Bosch make like all the electronic stuff.
And AC Delco, don't forget AC Delco.
AC Delco.
Wait, you have to pay to fucking do that, right? $85 for that coast to coast challenge.
Well, you got to pay to get your certificate and have them verify everything.
Oh, there's a 60-day version too.
Yeah.
But I feel like the ultimate coast to coast challenge, which is less than 30 days, that's what it's called, is the ultimate coast to coast challenge is less than 30 days. But the one that's less than 60 days is called the ultimate coast to coast challenge Insanity. I think it goes the other way around.
I don't know why it would take you more than 60 days. Like I don't know why it would take you a month. Unless
what,
you
to
just
do the four corners.
No, it's a ride from Key West to the top of fucking Alaska. Yeah,
because your bike would break down somewhere in there.
I think that's a 2.5 3 week trip.
That's nonstop.
How often are you supposed to get your chain lube, Kenny?
I do mine every 400 or 500 miles. Even on this trip,
That's 15 stops to lube your chain.
I was watching a video and he was talking about chains and how he was kind of like, yeah, the whole cleaning of the chain thing with new like X-ring chains and O-ring chains is kind of bullshit. It's really just to prevent rust. You're not really doing anything because all the internals are completely sealed in. So all that you're doing on the outside, none of it's getting on the inside.
Well, what you're doing is you're getting the grit off of the O-rings.
Like,
so
I'm not saying
Kenny.
all the way through.
Hold on, Kenny. Shut the fuck up. Go ahead, Adam.
You're getting the grit off of your O-rings so they don't tear up and lose the actual lubrication.
Well, I mean, the video was saying that it doesn't make a difference because nothing gets in there. Like, I'm not saying that that's correct or not, but it's interesting. It's that one dude,
Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite. He was talking about it.
Yeah. Well, what you're doing is you're not maintaining the chain. You're maintaining your O-rings. Is what you're really doing.
I wish I could hear this.
But he was saying a lot of it is more to do with just keeping the chain from rusting versus anything else.
Yeah, pretty much.
That dude makes some interesting videos, but sometimes I just want to punch him in the face. He's got that face. It's like
he takes you there.
Yeah, I'm just like, man, I just really want to punch you in the face right now. I don't know why.
You know what? If you could punch one person in the face a day, you'd be all right.
Oh yeah, we had this whole conversation on the trip. We had this long conversation about like this was before we took our nap. We were like, hey,
this is a mini punch.
Yeah, we were like, we should. He was like, there should be a law that you could. I don't even know what brought it up. It's something I don't remember, but there was a conversation about like there should be a law where every person gets to punch one person in the face a day with no repercussions.
Yeah, so like if somebody pissed you off to like, you're like, what the fuck is your problem? You can punch one person in the face every day, and that's it. That's all you get, one punch. And I think the world would be a better place.
But Kenny, what if it's your day to be punched?
Well,
you know what?
That's what we're saying. Like, if one
that's the
dude
thing.
didn't like,
if you, let me explain this. Let me explain it. So the idea is, if you piss somebody off enough that they want to punch you in the face, and they get to use that one punch on you, if you get punched multiple times by, say 20 different people in a day, you maybe get your shit together and be like, hey, maybe I'm the fucking asshole, and maybe if I stop being a dick, people would stop punching me. So that's the idea. Like the world would be a better place. You wouldn't be such a dick because you're probably gonna get punched in the face a dozen times.
Or maybe you just find somebody you don't like and get all your friends to burn their day to help you punch somebody in the face.
But then you would use up all your punches. So there's all right. So
But then you get more the next day.
There's loopholes. There's loopholes. And there's way that the system could be abused. This is just a general idea.
Kenny, have you seen The Purge?
Yeah, see,
That's what we were talking about.
This is not like The Purge. This is like a mini.
That's what I
purge.
brought up. I'm like, it's like The Purge. He's like, no.
It's like a mini purge, and your punches don't carry over to the next day. So that's already a rule that I know it's we've got to put in there. You can't just save your punches for a rainy day. No,
I'm just gonna have all my friends burn their day.
If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah. If you don't use it, you lose it. But you cannot. No, Kenny, it's the children who are wrong. You know what? Kids can get punched in the face too. I will say you can't use full punch. You just a little punch.
Well, it won't matter that, honey.
Wait. So does that mean you get 2 kid punches a day?
No, you don't get 2 kid punches a day.
Because you said half a punch, so I mean that means you still have half a punch left.
You know what? If some kid is being an asshole, I think you'd reserve the right to punch their parents. That you can do that, but there's a lot of rules that need to be worked out.
Yeah, but then you get a punch for each parent in one day.
There's a lot of rules that need to be worked out.
Yeah. You can't look too deep into this right now. This is just a general idea. Come on now, don't burn it down before you give it a chance.
We all saw The Purge too, Kenny.
The idea is the world would be a better place if that one person that cut you off in traffic and a dozen other people, if all those people could punch that dude in the face, for fucking around on Facebook on their phone, they probably won't be a dick anymore and play on their phone in traffic. Right? You might think next time he decides to pick up his phone, he might have a little PTSD and be like, oh shit, man, I put this thing down because I'm gonna get fucked up. That's the whole point. That's just my idea. Anyways.
I kind of like the idea. But there's some loopholes and there's some things that need to get fixed out.
There's some things that need to get worked out. And it's not the most perfect idea, but I think it could work. Kenny for Congress.
And now we know the platform.
That's the only idea I have to run on. The rest of my ideas are probably fucking stupid.
When I become your president, I will allow.
Yeah, I'm a fan of this idea. Thank you, Prairie Boy. Thank you. You know what?
Read my lips. 1 punch per day.
Yeah, 1 punch per day keeps the assholes away.
Makes everybody an asshole.
I just know that for me, if I was getting fucking punched in the face, like 2 or 3 times a day, I just might get my shit together. Like maybe I'm the fucking asshole. Maybe I'm the jerk. It's not everybody else. Maybe I'm fucking up.
Depends. What if you just wanted to punch random people in the shopping mall, like the motherfucker that's going the wrong way down the aisle at Walmart?
If that's
wait a minute. This is new to me.
This is the thing.
Is there routes? Are the aisles not multi-way? Like, what is going on here?
The road. You stick to the left side.
Oh, okay. I get you now.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you
mean the
used
people
your
that
one punch,
move their
that's
cart
it.
like this way in the middle of the aisle and block the whole thing.
Right? Like, I don't give a fuck, little Japanese lady. Figure out which fucking avocado you're going to buy and get the fuck out of the way.
You haven't been to Costco, have you? Costco's the fucking worst, man. Motherfuckers be like stopping and pointing at shit in the middle of. They're just like walking. Boom, stop. Oh, look at that. And you're like, bitch, I'm walking here. You just stop in front of me?
If that pissed you off enough, you've got 1 punch. Do you want to waste it on that person at Costco? Is that offensive enough to you?
What happens if I accidentally punch, like I trip and it was like, oops.
No, you can't. I just no.
Ghost. Ghost, do you walk around accidentally punching people in the fucking face?
But if it was law that I could,
one time, like
you know,
if it was a law that you could punch one person every day, I might accidentally punch them. You know,
What
but
if
what if you accidentally like with two hands you get two people at the same time? Does that count? Like
that's
one.
Like, you know, there's some things.
At the same time.
No, at that point it's assault, Ghost, and you go to jail.
Oh, that is assault. Okay.
Yeah.
If you karate chopping like multiple people down the fucking Costco aisle, then you were assaulting.
You're going to jail, or you're gonna get punched.
You're going to jail,
or you're gonna get punched in the face a bunch of
or
times.
you're gonna get punched by everybody in Costco for being the fucking asshole.
Yeah.
What if
You know who I'm gonna punch? I'm gonna punch that lady in the face that's waiting for the fucking the free sample, and then fucking takes 3 of them when there's only 3 left.
Yo, Kitty, could you imagine Ghost standing there in one
You
of
know
the
what?
white fucking
I think
karate?
I think she would deserve.
Can you not
it.
hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, you just being a dick, but go ahead.
I'm gonna get punched.
Or the lady that doesn't have enough money when she gets to the cash register, and you just kind of pretend to pull your wallet out like you're going to help her out, and then punch her in the face.
Yeah, I got here. Here you go.
Let me help you out here. Good.
You fuck out of here.
I got you, lady. I got you.
I got you, lady. Get the fuck out of line.
You might get a slow clap for that one.
Yeah, the whole line behind you's like.
Fuck it.
What if you're drunk and you miss? Does that count?
Do attempts count? Do attempts count?
Do attempts count?
You know, I haven't worked all these things out. These are good questions. We're gonna have to discuss these at a later date.
Do you get extra points if you knock them out?
You know, this is not a point system. You're not trying to punch them and fucking kill them. You're just trying to teach them a lesson.
Do you get an extra punch if you do knock them out?
Yeah, this is a negative, sir. You'll get 1 punch a day no matter what.
You know, kind of like a Mike Tyson punch out when you hit that motherfucker.
Yeah. You get bonus points? No.
You get the star, and then fucking I get
you go,
I get a free one.
Yeah.
Then after that,
how does that go, Ghost?
Then you knock the fuck out. You can go back and watch that, Kenny. That's what you could do. You know what? Why don't you come over here? And I got to. My congressman said 1 punch a day.
I got to
doctor away. Everybody should email their congressman and be like,
yeah, hey, look, I heard this rumor that
you start this mini purge.
Does the person you punch have to immediately punch somebody else if you say pass it on?
I don't know about passing it on. You don't know if you can pass it on. I mean, the person you punch could punch you back, but you only get 1 punch, and that's it.
Yeah,
so
but
if you waste
what if you're in the jewelry store, right? Just hear me out. You're in the jewelry store, and like you're buying something expensive, but that's the only person in the jewelry store, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna use my punch, and you punch that person, and then they like pass out.
Like, Dick, that's robbery, man.
I'm just saying. I'm looking for loopholes here.
That's I'm pretty sure that's assault. And if
that was my 1 punch. That was my 1 punch. That's what it was.
Of course, you're looking for that. That's.
So, are we talking felony or misdemeanor?
Yeah, it should be a misdemeanor, I think.
I'm pretty sure punching somebody, knocking them out, and then taking their shit. That's I don't know.
I mean, it's not theirs.
Come here, bitch. Let me run them pockets.
Well, I mean, it's not theirs, but you took it from their store. What do you get for normal robbery? Is that a felony?
But I used my
wait, no, it's a misdemeanor, I think. Well, it depends.
I don't know.
If you steal more than like I think a certain dollar amount, I think
$1,000
grand larceny or some shit.
Yeah, well, let's just not do that. All right, let's just not. That's not.
I mean,
how,
these
that's
are
not how I. These are not how I intended this shit to work.
I don't understand how the law works. So
look, Kenny,
I'm just following what.
Well, these are things that we'll have to work out like over the next like fucking 100 years because nobody will ever understand how the law works and it'll get changed 1 billion times after I'm long and dead.
No, Kenny, so it should be an amendment.
Right. Yeah. Look, Kenny, you can't bring ideas to the table and not have fucking answers to the questions.
Yeah, how are you gonna bring something up and then you had plenty of time. We rode for how long?
I'm just rolling like every other
matter of fact.
They just bring ideas to the table. Shit don't work the way they think they're going to, but they sign it and they just roll with it and see how it works in 20 years.
Kenny,
I'm just gonna throw this out there and see if it sticks.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw this out there, see if it sticks.
Kenny, you're smart, so I'm gonna need you to write up 32-page rules of engagement and all this bullshit. I need it in MLA format.
Okay.
With cited sources. and I'm gonna need that by Monday.
Just do a full
Yeah,
SOP.
Right. Yeah. An SOP. Yeah. Yeah.
You
There
know
you
what?
go. An SOP,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Make that shit happen.
You
Come
know
on,
what?
kid.
You might get the first punch.
For research purposes.
Yeah,
But-
here you go. Here's your paper, and here's a fucking punch.
Hey, as
That's-
long as you
that's my
got
one punch
rules,
for the
bitch,
day.
I'm gonna pass it on, son. Because
Yeah.
eventually I'm gonna come back and
In any case,
throat one time.
that's my idea for making the world a better place. You know?
Punch in the face, huh?
Yeah. You know, you
Violence.
punch one person.
So violence.
It's not violence. It's like when you're a kid and your parents slap you for doing some dumb shit, and you're like, "Oh fuck, I don't want to get slapped again," because it hurts.
I mean, look, listen, son.
I know. We not a lot of us aren't into slapping our kids anymore, but I know when I was a kid, my parents would slap the shit out of me, and you know what? I got my fucking shit together. I'm like, oh, I better fucking not be an asshole in public and fucking act out in the supermarket because my mother's gonna slap the shit out of me.
My mama gonna whoop my ass. Kenny,
Yeah,
where's the love,
pretty
man?
much.
Kenny, where's the love, man? You supposed to love thy neighbor and hug them and make sure they're all right. You over
You
here
know,
trying to
if your neighbor's a fucking douche and deserves it, you get one punch a day. You get one punch a day. You see that motherfucker out there taking out his trash?
Right. He just wore out it.
Yep.
And be like, I'm gonna see you tomorrow, Steve.
Yeah. Hey, Steve. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't let me catch you.
You have a big barbecue and you have all your buddies punch him too.
You know, it's like that one video. You guys ever see that one video where the dude just walks around the fucking barbecue just slapping the shit out of people?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where everybody just comes up to me, just fucking just.
Hold up, I gotta find that video, dude.
Yeah,
What was that? It was a commercial for something.
Yeah, kind of like that, but he obviously took it a little too far.
No, that's perfect, Kenny.
But
Kenny,
he's
if you're gonna go that route, go all the way. Guy slap.
Love thy neighbor's wife. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Before,
but if you get caught, that's your one punch, man. You get knocked the fuck out.
Let me see. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Here we go. Other guys on that side. Boom.
Side chat.
I'm watching your screen, Red. I don't see anything yet.
No, he put it on. Oh, this is part 2.
Oh yeah.
There's a part 2. I know somebody recently did like a remake with like a dub on it, but this is pretty much it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's just smacking the shit out of everybody. Smack, Larry.
Everybody got it.
That little kid gets it first. Bam.
Little kid's all holding his eye.
Yep.
I'm just saying, everybody can get it.
This is
Jesus, the cops are like, you got a 2-hander. His face the entire time is ridiculous. Oh, he fucking punched the cat. Is that a cat?
Punched the kid on his phone.
Yeah, he pushed the cat out of the tree.
Look how much I can just see the world changing right now.
Look at all that change.
I mean,
look at all of that change. He punched the bird.
And the great thing about that, if you were to substitute everybody that's there in that video as real people, say ourselves, I would be that dude right there on the grill, just over there minding my business. The only guy that didn't get slapped.
You didn't get slapped because you were to be the fucking asshole.
Hey,
I'm telling you, man, this idea is gonna get traction, and when it does, I want to take a little bit of credit, just a little bit.
I'll just say everybody got it that day.
Everybody, except for the guy who wasn't being an asshole, the dude on the grill. He didn't deserve it.
He didn't deserve it.
He didn't deserve it. But if he did, you know what?
My steak.
You shouldn't have fucked up the steak. That's
you don't fuck with a person cooking your food.
If you pissed off the dude enough where you burn his fucking steak and he's angry about it, and that's your one slap. Well, anyways, I'll let you guys chew on that for a little while. We'll talk about this another day.
Shoot it up.
Huh?
So I think we pretty much shoot it up.
Yeah. Well, this is my one big idea. Before I die, I really want this to take off. So,
what if you're a doctor and it's like your patient?
You know what? You slap the shit out of him.
Like he comes in with a broken nose and you just punch him so hard in the nose.
Yeah, hey dude,
Like you
got,
give
got
birth,
diabetes.
like you give
I told
birth,
you
and
to
the
eat that
doctor looks
chocolate
at the
cake.
baby and then slaps you and be like, "That's what you get for bringing this into the world."
Yeah, that's what you get. You get one a day. You want to use it up for that reason? Go for it. It's your right. It's your American right.
Fucking nun walking down the sidewalk, clock her and lay her out.
Yep. I don't like your garb offends me.
You and your fancy religion.
Yeah, you and your weird garments. But you know what? There's got to be rules against like we call them like acts of hatred. Like you can't just beat somebody up because they're wearing like a religious garment. That's not cool.
No, you said anyone.
I'm saying that there's
look, don't fucking change.
rules.
Come on now, Kenny, make up your mind.
I'm just saying that there should be like
there's exceptions.
Yeah, like you can't just beat up a priest, slap a priest because he's a priest. Like you can't just do that.
What if you molested your kid?
Then of course you can just beat the shit out of him because you get one punch a day.
But what if you like don't believe in the priest and you don't believe believe what he's spreading is lies, right? You talking
So
about,
if you're sitting in church and he says why is pastor gotta have a big house and why pastor gotta drive a nice car, then you can walk him, just slap the shit out of him. Well, pastor's got gator shoes, guess what? You're gonna get slapped. I think that's an exception. Pastor's a dick.
So
what if pastor's going over my house in the middle of the day and he's praying with my wife? That's we just praying. Yeah, nope.
Then,
you are gonna get punched.
The good Lord told me that. Never mind.
Hey, but what happens if you do fuck up the pastor and then you find out that he has a day job and he makes really good money, hence the reason why he had them gator shoes? And
then I would prepare your face to get punched because I'm pretty sure there'd be a punch coming your way from the pastor, and you get one a day, so he could probably punch you every day for a while if he wanted to, but he only gets one.
Punch him every day for a while if you wanted to.
Hey, we just be punching each other around. Yeah, we just punching each other. This is not a perfect system.
Well, hold on, but if you got punched in the face and felt like you were wrongly punched, is there like a system you could go through, like court, to state your case and then maybe get that punch overturned?
You know what, man? You asking the wrong person.
And what is the recompense?
No, bitch.
You get an extra punch on that person? Do you get extra punches just all around? Can you save your extra punches?
No, Ken, I think I'm asking the right person.
You know what? I haven't worked all these things out yet.
So you gonna
and just like any other fucking law that we have, like you can put it out there and we can roll with it for a while, and then whenever something happens, we can just send it to the Supreme Court.
Or a way to bring a half-baked cake to the table.
Yeah, I'm just following. Surprise, motherfucker! I'm just following my examples. You can't have it all worked out. You just bring it out there and see what happens.
I kind of expected better from you, Kenny.
I'm trying to do better.
You had that whole 1,000-mile ride to work this shit out.
I've been thinking about this idea for a long time. I'm just telling you, but I just haven't worked it all out yet because it's not perfect. Like I think I've been talking to my wife about this idea for years.
Just walking around. Okay.
Yeah.
So Kenny want to strike the fear of God.
No.
but God is my left hand, right across your fucking right cheek.
But the left hand's for learning and the right hand's for loving, or some shit like that. One's for learning, one's for loving.
So Kenny believes pain is the motivation.
That is not. Oh yeah. Yeah, true, it is. Yeah, pain is motivation. Okay, cool. That's what it is. Because I know when I was a kid, I was being a fucking douche, and my mother slapped me. Even if I didn't think I deserved it, and she thought I did, I got slapped anyway, and I probably just fucking got my act right, so I didn't get slapped anymore.
Oh, come on, Kenny. When your mom smacked you, did it really hurt?
Yeah, it did. My mother's a fucking abusive person, man. She fucking sucks.
It didn't hurt after I was like 9.
You know what? I think once I realized that I was taller than she was, and the first time she was yelling at me, and I laughed. After that, then it didn't hurt so much. It was just
Funny, and you laughed harder.
yeah. I was trying not to. I remember that day too, man. That's when the tides fucking turned. And she,
Yep. That's when it was. Wait till your father gets home.
No, it wasn't even that. It was she just got fucking just more angry, like reaching for weapons and shit. Yeah, but all right, just getting a little personal now. But yeah, my mother's a very abusive person, so she did not take that kindly. Yeah,
I mean, I got a metal hanger
don't laugh
a couple
at a short
times,
woman when she's yelling at you, because she will reach for the nearest thing and try to knock your ass out.
My mom broke a whole drawer of wooden spoons on my ass one time.
Yeah, I think your mom and my mom probably get along.
And then I think I got an extra pounding for her having to go buy more wooden spoons.
I was gonna go buy a Dressman. I gotta get more spoons.
You get your ass beat, she break her nail in the process, and then you continue
You get
to
more
get
beat
beat
because you broke the nail.
Fucking nail.
Yeah.
Should fucking behave.
Look what you made me do.
You made me do.
I'm tired. Go in there and get your daddy. No, fuck.
Let me get some water real quick. Stay there, because I'm coming back. You broke my nail.
No. Yeah, you stay in this. You stay right here. Yeah, that's negative. Yeah, after that, I knew I had to move to my dad's, so that's what I did.
Damn.
Yeah, or then I'd probably end up in the hospital or something. My mother's a very mean person.
It's all good.
Yeah,
Way to make it sad, Kenny. It was all fun and games.
It was.
All sad.
It was, man. Sorry, man. I had a rough little childhood there. But it's all right. It just made me the awesome person I am today.
With thoughts of passing a law that everybody could.
Yeah, man. Hey, you gotta learn somehow. Right hands for learning, left hands for loving.
Kids get one punch a day, and can they punch their parents?
Oh, that's a good one. I never thought about kids punching their parents. You know what? Yeah, sometimes I think I deserve a little bit of act right too. So yeah, I probably deserve a punch.
Hey, question. If I'm a male, can I hit a woman?
Oh man.
I'm surprised nobody asked that question.
Are you gonna say half force? Is that what you're gonna say?
No.
I thought this was an equal and just world.
Right?
Yeah, I think
everybody can get it,
it should be equal. Yeah, because
everybody can get it. I'm just saying sometimes
maybe we have like a designated like punch zones where if you like, man, I want to knock your ass out, but I'll probably hurt you. Like if you were hitting a smaller person, they can go somewhere and they can get that punch.
No, hey, Kenny.
Like a separate room off the emergency room?
Yeah, like a third-party puncher, like that's their job. I can't punch you because I knock your ass out, but you can go to this designated punching. Yeah, like a designated punch center, and somebody will punch you.
You just start ordering punches like Uber.
They've been trained to punch you in a way that will teach you a lesson, not physically hurt you.
I want you to send the biggest black man you got to go over and punch this dude in the mouth.
Right. Ding dong.
Yeah.
Punch
No, it's not like that. It's like you get punched, but they won't leave any bruises or anything. They're just enough punch to teach you a lesson.
Hey, there was a video I saw.
It's the Ike Turner of punches.
It was like a small little short thing. Like I think I saw it on Instagram where
justice.
Where a guy is in essence like paid to go beat up somebody or something like that, and so he gets there and he starts talking to the dude and he's like, "Yo, what's up? You Jermaine?" He was like, "Nah, I'm Tremaine." He's like, "Yeah, you look like him," and starts whooping his ass, and then come to find out it was his twin fucking brother. And then as soon as the twin brother showed up, he was like, "Oh, that's the motherfucker I gotta go get," and then ran over there to go whip his ass.
That's funny. Yeah, this, like I said, a lot of rules, but I would say equal opportunity punches. Yeah.
And then the gym is really gonna be full of females in there lifting weights and shit, just just getting ready, taking boxing
Yeah.
classes and shit.
Like if you're out at like Kmart and some bitch pulls like a Karen moment where she wants to speak to the manager, just fucking knock her ass.
Waka!
Yeah.
Wait. I mean, our sucker punches thing. Like, is that cool or not cool?
Oh, see, all right. So
Because
yeah,
like when she be like,
that's
"I need to speak to the manager," do you have to be like, "Excuse me, we have to have a moment," or can I just be like, "Waka"?
Can you just come out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Like, does she have to be ready for it?
Yeah, does she have to be, prepared?
You know, I think everybody should know why they're getting punched. So yeah, it's probably it's probably better if they know, like, hey, I'm punching you in violation of this.
Imagine like you about to do something, you like look around.
Yo, like, hey,
Ghost, you know what we could do? We could televise that shit, man. Have it just fucking just.
That's a good question. Do they have to be ready for it? Can you like sucker punch them?
Nah. Just fucking set time and a date and fucking get
Punch
the cameras
Mania
there.
42 only today on pay-per-view.
Right.
Dude, that would be a good show. Like, kind of like what was that thing with that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie a long time ago? Where he had that show that. What the fuck is that?
No, man, I'm thinking Thunderdome, bitch.
Yeah.
Chainsaw?
No, wait, we can only punch people. But can you put a big metal glove on when you punch somebody?
Oh, I don't know if you can do that. I think like weighted gloves and shit would be wrong.
Brass knuckles?
Oh, you're talking about not Blade Runner.
Blade Runner.
No,
Is that
it's not Blade Runner.
Running Man. Running
Man.
Yeah, that's it. Running Man.
Motherfuckers was fighting to the death and shit.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
You get the dude from the Family Feud to host it.
or you get what's that dude's name? Wayne Brady. Yeah, you can get Wayne Brady.
No. Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. It's gotta be like a Wayne Brady fucking. What's that dude with the weird mustache? That black dude. What's his name?
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey. Fucking
Steve Harvey.
He's the king of comedy, sir.
Fuck Steve Harvey. You know what? If this thing passes, he's gonna be the first person I punch.
Yeah. Why you hating on Steve, man? Because he got money.
You know what? No, it's just something about his face. It just takes me there, dude.
About his face.
You need to fix your face, dude.
Hey,
punch the porn stash right off him.
Him and Bernie Mac was homies, man. Come on, son.
You know, that's Bernie Mac never wanted. That's something about him. Like, I never wanted to punch him in the face. Every time I see Steve Harvey on TV or he comes up on my Instagram or YouTube.
In the 90s and the early 2000s, you didn't want to punch Steve. Steve was funny. He was a comedian.
No,
you hate relationship, whatever the fuck channel he on or some stupid shit, Steve.
No, I hate those moments where people like say shit that's like kind of funny, and he like makes these weird faces, like dramatic, like he wants to just draw it out, like he's shocked and shit. Get the fuck out of here!
Oh, okay. So your Family Feud pissed off.
You sound racist, Kenny.
Like the Family Feud, like
I just can't stand his blackness. Just look at it.
That's not what I said. That is not what I said. I did not say that. But
why he got to be so much darker than me?
No, that is not true. That's not what I said. But
why is this money green?
Why you got them fancy gator shoes? No, that's
look at how fucking straight and white his goddamn teeth are.
It's those gums. That's something about those gums. Anyways, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I don't like him, and whenever I see him on television, it makes me physically angry and violent.
All right, does Chris Rock have a punchable face?
No, I think Chris Rock is funny. I mean, in small doses, but when I see him, I don't want to punch him in the mouth.
So you just don't think he was funny, therefore you want to punch him in the face.
You tell a bad joke if you feel you might get punched.
What about Dave Chappelle?
Dave Chappelle not gonna get punched. I'm not gonna punch Dave Chappelle. Not right now, anyway.
Yeah, have you seen Dave Chappelle? He's like all jacked now. He'd fuck you up.
He is pretty jacked.
Yeah, but you know what? If you get punched in the face, I mean, you could punch me back for being a dick for punching you, but you only get one punch.
But that's you got to think about it though. I mean, just because the law says you only get one punch doesn't mean you're only getting one punch.
Yo, you only get one punch.
Hey, I'm just saying
what about all his homies there that decide to use their one punch on you at the same time he does?
Then I guess you fucking you hope he doesn't have a lot of homies behind him. I mean, we rolling a cruise of like 20. Like, you might want to be careful before you decide you want to punch somebody.
You punch Dave Chappelle,
Or be an asshole.
Getting an autograph.
Or be an asshole. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna roll up in like a gang of people and like punch some dude and then I might just get knocked the fuck out by all of his friends. You get one punch. That's it. Everybody gets one punch. There's a lot of fucking gray area. We're gonna work this shit out. There's some growing pains involved. Some people probably gonna get hurt. Some people
who I punch the fuck out of?
Some people probably are gonna have some very bad days. But you know what? It's all in the grand scheme and thought of making the world a better place. That's where we gotta think about. I'm about to roll out. It's funny how it's been 1 hour and 6 minutes. You know what? Fuck you, Red. You always do this shit to me. Always. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go, and then you start talking some shit, and then an hour later, I'm right here. This always fucking happens.
You're getting played, dude.
Yeah, man.
You know what? He always does this. I should know better. I should know better. You know, I don't learn my lesson.
But you know what? He did it for you because now you're gonna sleep better.
You know, no.
Now you're gonna go lay down and be like, you know what, Red? Thank you. I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
You know what?
I'm just saying.
If I don't sleep good,
off your chest. We found out you want to punch your mom in the face. Steve Harvey.
Oh shit! I would have told you that.
A whole bunch of other people.
Yeah, I told you that already. You know, if I don't sleep good, I know I'm gonna punch first thing when I wake up.
Your wife? That's who you wake up.
Well, I guess we know she's not in the room.
I'm punch you.
Sorry, babe, that was
all the way to your house. I'm drive all the way to your house, knock on your door as soon as you answer the door.
I'm just saying, you did 1,000 miles, dude. 10% ain't shit. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'll give Sachi a hug and then I'll punch you in the mouth.
That'll work. You can come see me at the job
as long as you buy a boat.
Then, maybe we could figure out some kind of hitch system to connect to one of your bikes.
After I punch you in the mouth, and you start trying to sell me a boat. And then we got that out of the way. I can talk all the shit I want. Hey, how about you buy this boat?
Hey man, we can make it happen, dog.
No money down.
No, I'm just saying. I know you got good credit.
Hey,
you just look like a responsible motherfucker. I'm just saying. Like, when was the last time you had a late payment?
On anything, never. Oh no, that's not true. Every once in a while, something pop up and I don't see the fucking bill for it. But nothing like that. No, on shit that somebody can take away. Yeah, never. No, nothing.
Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. He probably has an 8 in his fucking credit score.
Hey, let's not talk about that.
I'm talking about the first number. I'm just saying, bitch, you got good credit. So kidding, trust me. I can get you real low fucking APR, zero downside.
The point is, I'm not trying to buy a boat.
Look,
you know what the fuck I would do with a boat? You know what I would do with a boat?
Absolutely
nothing.
No, a jet ski. You was talking about jet skis. We'll start.
I want to ride one for an afternoon. I want to have one sitting in my garage.
He said start small.
Start small.
Yeah, we can start with the 10, 15, and maybe upgrade to a 12. And
then see if you can let me just maybe your job will let me borrow a jet ski.
Test drive. You gotta test ride it, right?
Sure, just go ahead. But you got to sign a few papers, not papers that you have purchased it, but papers that saying that
Once you ride it, you own it.
No. But more than likely, you have to be approved on it in case you, I don't know, fucking run that shit up on the beach or into another boat.
Yeah, it might happen. Anyways, I do think that we should
test drive a motorcycle. Some places might have you fucking fully qualify for the shit just in case you fucking dump that shit.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I would do that. Anyways, show me that cash before I give you the keys. Yeah. Anyways, I do think that we should try to find a jet ski somewhere, and all of us can ride the jet skis around, not from island to island. That's just fucking crazy. I'm not doing that.
Started Craigslist. How about that?
Yeah, we'll find some place that rents jet skis and we'll hang out for.
Or no, you know what? Yelp. Perfect. There you go. You got reviews. Because what you're not gonna hear on Craigslist is how the jet ski left the last motherfucker stranded.
Yeah, halfway between fucking Catalina and somewhere else.
Oh, somebody comes along and I'll just tow you back. But I'm just
saying, dude, that's like a made for TV movie, like waiting to happen right there.
I had a guy that called me and asked if we could send somebody out, or if we could tell him kind of to figure out how to start it. And I was like, unfortunately, sir, there's nothing I can really do.
I've seen people go out and like their first trip out on like their fucking $1 million boats. They have no idea what they're doing and they crash into some shit.
Oh yeah, probably. Or you're fucking. They have problems at the boat, the launch dock and shit.
Oh, yeah. The fucking boat like sinks at the pier before they can like even get anywhere. Yeah,
no, not even that. I would say one of the probably biggest things is, and I didn't think about this, of course, the first time that I was kind of on a boat, is like a little side. I forgot what they're called, but like little buoys that you hang over the side, so that way when you go to tie it to a dock or something and it's there, it won't scratch the boat at all. Man, newbies want
the fenders, you like the little fenders,
And it's just they need 2 jet skis for $2,500.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a negative. That sounds like a fucking trap.
2 of them.
Yeah, that's a trap, sir. No thanks.
It says they run good.
Yeah. Oh, you know, I've also seen people buy boats and then they go to launch them on the ramp, and then for some reason their vehicle is not.
Goes in the water.
Oh yeah, and they're fucking boat and vehicle.
So what's it in the boat world? What's the same thing? You know, when you got a bike and you're like never drop, but it's clearly been dropped. What's that on a boat? Like what would you say? Never sank, never
sunk. Yeah, I have no idea. I've never tried to buy a boat.
Never beached.
Yeah, never run aground.
There you go, $250 to rent a jet ski in Whittier.
Yeah.
Boom. Just got to do it up here. Kidding.
No, I'll figure that out. I figure if we all go down, we can all go like halves on it, you know. Like,
we can go ahead. So I use it for a little bit. Do you use it for a little bit?
Pretty much.
Like a timeshare, huh?
Right.
Yeah. But, it's like an afternoon though.
But for the day and only for like 4 hours.
You know that doesn't work, right?
You know what I mean.
Yeah, right.
That's why you always see them for sale in pairs.
Anyways, now I'm really going now. Red, you're a dick, dude. But I have enjoyed this conversation.
I'm actually taking myself off.
Oh, 2 jet skis for $5,000.
Nope.
Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna end it tonight. I'm gonna get up early.
You acting like a hoe too.
No, I gotta get up early.
What you gotta do tomorrow? What you gotta do tomorrow?
What? None of your business. I just gotta get up early.
Yeah, I gotta.
He's finally gonna hang that TV for 4th of July.
It's already hung. It's in the garage.
The one in the garage? No,
that one.
Yeah.
That's what he's gonna do, right?
No.
Well, then quit being a bitch and just hang out with your people. But
that's what we'll do. Yeah.
He got stuff and things tomorrow. One of those things is not to hang a TV, though. I'm pretty sure.
No. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I'm tired and. I'm gonna get up early, so I'm not kidding. I'm not gonna get tricked into staying for an hour and a half. Literally, we had this conversation before.
Goddamn, I always fall for it.
You do fall for it.
You know what? But I enjoy it though. Where Red's fucking going? That motherfucker.
You gotta go to Huntington. He ain't got shit to do.
You didn't tell anybody.
He got out before you did.
He got out before you did. That's funny.
Get fucked.
All right, people. Side chat.
Bye.
Thanks for watching, hanging out. Good shit.
Yeah. Later, guys.
Bye.